I draw my inspiration from all avenues. Nature is a great source because you've got lots of shapes, textures, colour combinations. But I'm the lady that goes to museums and takes pictures of the brass bits on the stairs and the toilet floors and anywhere there's patterns and design. I love Swarovski crystals, but my favourite bead has to be the humble seed bead because that's where it all started and you can't do much without the seed bead. Which piece of work am I most proud of? The most popular ones have been my thistle scissor fob, my wisteria lariat, and my, not so much most popular with other people, but my portrait Alan Turing is one of my favourites. What I love about beading is the people I meet, as well as the beading itself. I've made so many friends from all over the world. It's a great world to be in.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Hey, good evening and welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's lovely to have your company this evening, wherever you might be watching in the world. My name is Emma and today I am joined by the fabulous Jo, everybody. Hi, Jo. Yay! How you doing, Jo?
All good, thank you.
Good,
Looking
good.
forward to this evening.
It's going to be a good evening.
Yeah,
It's going to be a good
lots of goodies.
There's lots of goodies. The Tanzanite in the first kit is amazing, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Yeah, lovely, beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are very excited, as you can tell. We have got some awesome pieces coming up for you, as always. Jo's kits are amazing. The first one's going to be coming up for you in the next hour. That is with the seed beads and the Tanzanite. The jewellery is phenomenal, and the Tanzanite is really beautiful, top quality. So can't wait to share that with you. We got all kinds of goodies. Should we show you? Oh, also as well. We got the book as well. This is coming up. Is this in the next hour? 7:30. 7:30. So I think has it only been on air once before? Only been on air once before. Beautiful beadwork from nature. Ooh, I like that. Have you seen this book before?
I have.
You have?
I brought a copy already.
Oh, Jo's got her copy. Anyway, it looks lovely. So it's coming up at 7:30. It was really popular when we launched it. I could just sit there and have a look at that. At 1:30, we've got last of stock Jade. Beautiful Burmese jade in these coins. These are coming up for you at 7:30. Love this shape. Beautiful shape. They're gorgeous, aren't they? They're so just calming and soothing and lovely. And then at the end of the hour, sorry, I was a bit premature then, Adam, swiping it away. At the end of the agate, at the end of the hour, we have got your agate slice pendants. I love these. I need these. They're beautiful. So these are your multicoloured. Ooh. Agate slice pen. Look, I love the colours in this one. Beautiful greens and blues and purples that you've got there. That is stunning. And again, they'll be multicoloured. There's a pink one that we've got in this example, and the purple with that gorgeous banding coming through. I like these irregular shapes as well. I think they're really, really beautiful. Something a little bit different. So that is also coming up for you at the end of the hour. But right now, sorry. I'm a bit like, oh, come on, let's get on with it. Come on. Shall we start with some Carnelian? Shall we start with some Carnelian? Don't want the plastic, do we? Just the carnelian. This colour, I mean, look at it all the way from there, is so vivacious. I adore carnelian. A really beautiful gemstone in terms of its colour, but also a beautiful gemstone for those people that are, you know, interested in, you know, the different properties of crystals. Of course, it's not a fact, but great for creatives as well. If you're somebody that does believe in that, it is believed to be a great gemstone for inspiring creativity, and I don't know, it's just fiery and lovely and beautifully rich in its colour. Lovely this time of year. I went for a walk on Saturday. I did. I went for a walk, and there's a bridge by my house, and I usually sit on the bridge, the railway bridge, and I watch the sunset. Actually sat in a field. I did a bit of meditating in this barley field, and this couple walked past. It was getting on. It was about 9:30 at night, and they were walking in the distance, and they were like, "We thought you were a deer. Are you okay?" Because I was just sat on the floor in the middle of sat on the floor. We thought you were a deer. Are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just watching the sunset, just chilling out here, having some me time. She's, do you need anything? Can we get you? I'm like, I'm fine, honestly. I haven't just, like, you know, collapsed here on the floor. But this colour, the point was, this colour is one of those colours, isn't it, that's captured within the sunset. One of those beautiful, beautiful colours captured within the sunset. It's so lovely and summery, but beautiful as well, going into the autumn as well, because you've got those gorgeous... Should we not talk about the autumn? Let's not talk about the autumn. It's still summer, isn't it? We've not really had a massive summer yet, have we? What's that? Is it going to be hot this week? Ooh, is it going to be hot the weekend? Ooh, I've got a hen party at the weekend. A hen party. Hen party. Oh my gosh, really? £3.95. Oh God, like, felt like I was in a panto then. £3.95. There's only 45 chances left. 0800 644 655. For those of you that are loving this right now, make sure that you're adding it to your order. Hello Ruth and Sheila. Celine's bought 7 of these in California. Lovely to see you, my darling. Collects in Hampshire. Ross Lynn, nice to see you. And Lisa and Eileen collects in Essex. And Sarah in Buckinghamshire. And Jan, you've got yours as well. Make sure you are checking out if you're on the web though, folks. £3.95, of course, you can add it to your order. Only 1 p.m. until midnight tonight, and you know, you can also make a lovely pair of earrings from the tassels as well, which is always lovely. It's a bit like my hair colour. Well, not at the moment because it's a bit grey at the moment, but my usual hair colour. £3.95. Jo, what would you do with these? They're lovely. They just feel lovely. They're a lovely shape.
Yeah, so I like the stretchies. So my first point would be doing one of those, actually.
Ah, that's lovely. That's lovely. So a lot of times when people think of doing stretches, they think of a round, you know, a 6 or an 8 mil round.
I like the nugget shape.
Yeah,
so
it's interesting,
different.
Isn't it? I noticed you got your nugget stretchy on earlier. Beautiful and really simple to make as well. Stretches, not going to take a huge amount of time to make either. So, you know, certainly with it being the 6 weeks holidays now as well, if you're looking for something to do with the kids or the grandkids, make some stretches.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good way to spend some time together.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's nice to get creative. You know, I see my nephews and that sometimes, and you know, one of them's on the iPad and the other one's on their phone, and I'm like, come on, let's go out, let's go and get into nature, let's do something, or you know, something where you can do some crafting is really awesome. Talking of awesome, red rutile, seriously, oh my gosh. My supplier charges a fortune for this. For my gemstone business, my supplier charges an absolute fortune for this. This is your red rutile. What you've got here is I do buy from Jewellery Maker. But what you've got here, and I'm just going to take it away from my hand a little bit so you can see kind of into the heart of every single... Look at these. They've got these gorgeous red rutile needles actually throughout this beautiful quartz that you've got here. So you can see all of those gorgeous, gorgeous needles and all of those beautiful kind of shimmers. Can you see it in that one? Get this back home, hold it up to the light, and you're going to see all of that intricacy inside. Of course, rutile quartz has all of those needles, those beautiful golden needles throughout. But when you're looking at the red rutile, you can see, can you see the striations there? It's really interesting. I love this. No. £2.95, kicking off in style today. And it would go lovely with the carnelian that we've just had as well, wouldn't it? Would. And the thing that I love about these, we're calling them graduated plain ovals, but they're all quite uniformed as well. And they're nice and flat, so they'll sit flush against the skin as well. They're lovely together. Oh, I do like these. I do like these. So you're getting this for £2.95 today. Even if you're not sure exactly what to do with it right now, great stash builder at that kind of price, isn't it? Hello Marilyn, hello Angela, hello Collection Oxfordshire, Beverly, Maureen, Melanie, loads of you coming through on the phone lines as well. £2.95. There we go. Let's carry on. Right, next up, I'm going over this side next. Let's bring to oh wow. I've got Botswana and Agate, but what I'm seeing in this Botswana and Agate as well is, you know, think of Botswana and Agate, you see a lot of those silvers, a lot of those kind of purple undertones, those earthy colours. This has actually got some oranges in it and some beautiful, beautiful reds as well. In fact, the two strands that I've just showed you, this is going to go beautifully with. I love this. It's like we've already created some jewellery for you. I mean, it's ready to just kind of almost be rethreaded. Take a look at this and you'll see exactly what I mean. So you've got those really fiery oranges and those yellows, as you can see, but the strand becomes a little more muted and a little more earthy when, of course, you've got it paired with those beautiful silvers, those lovely earthy kind of chocolates and those beautiful blush tones that you get with this as well. Really, really gorgeous gemstone. There's only 19 chances left on this, by the way, so if you're looking for your Botswana and Agate, they are 6 by 5 mil in these gorgeous triangle cuts that you've got here. I like this cut. It's different, isn't it? Gives you lovely texture, and again, the faceting that you've got on this is quite soft, so you're not seeing, you know, really kind of crisp facet junctions. You're seeing something that's quite soft, so it doesn't take away from all of that banding that you've actually got within the agate as well, and all of the unusual different shapes inside and those internal nuances within every single one of these. Just gorgeous. 0800 644 655 and it's yours today at £6.95. I'm blown away by these prices. I know I say it every time I'm here. I know you're probably bored of me barking on about how amazing the prices are. But when you really go out and you start, the more that I'm getting involved personally in purchasing crystals, gemstones, the more I realise how amazing the deals really are here at Jewellery Maker. I mean, it's just incredible to think you can get premier location agate. When we talk about Botswana and Agate, that is kind of like what Colombia is to emeralds, what Burma is to rubies. Oh, we've got some Burmese rubies coming up later. But, you know, to get that premier location at such a low price is really lovely. Jo, what would you do with these?
Choker.
A choker?
Or even an anklet. I think would look nice as a beach piece.
A beach anklet?
Yeah. Just colours.
I love Jo. That's totally my kind of thing. Choker or an anklet, totally my kind of thing. They are quite beachy, aren't they?
Yeah, they've just got that summery beach, yeah, strolling along.
Gorgeous. I love it. Right, next up we've got some beautiful emeralds in these faceted rounds. Oh, these are so sparkly. These are super sparkly. Take a look at these. These are your 3 mil. They've all been beautifully faceted, and look at the way that the light interacts. How sparkly are these? Isn't it incredible when you look at a gemstone that is, you know, type 2 gemstone, renowned for having inclusions, and you know that it's quite opaque, yet at the same time it's super sparkly. It's like green spinel, isn't it, this? Blooming heck, that's beautiful. I absolutely adore this. It's lovely, isn't it? Really, really glossy finish that you've got there on the surface. Yet you're still seeing all the characteristics of the emeralds, that jardin from within. Of course, you've got all of those inclusions internally, which is what really makes an emerald, you know. But to have that wonderful luster on the surface as well, this has been really highly polished, very, very luxurious. Luxurious even. It's beautiful. Joe just looked at me and went, £14.95 for emeralds. How cool is that? Of this quality, beautifully faceted, gorgeous luster that you've got on the surface. It's incredible, isn't it? What are you loving about these, Joe?
I just want to get home and add them to my basket that I started earlier.
Your basket?
Yeah, my shopping basket.
Oh, your shopping basket. I'm sorry. I thought you were like making a basket then. I was like, oh, that's going to be a very different basket.
I'd need quite a few strands, I think.
I need a new basket. I'm quite into my foraging, so I found out, oh, I'm so excited, on my walk on Saturday, I know this is probably sounds quite sad to some people, but on my walk on Saturday, I found there's a hazel tree like really close to my house right now. So there's going to be hazelnuts if I get to them before the squirrels and the birds.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm keeping an eye. I'm like, please don't eat them all. £14.95 for genuine emerald. I think that is absolutely incredible. From Brazil, beautiful quality. You want some homemade Ferrero Rocher, Adam? Okay. Ferrero Rocher. Oh my gosh, there's something there. Well, I've got my own brand of booze that I've been making from foraging. It's called Foraged Firewater. So, Foraged Rocher, I'll see what I can do. Sorry, thanks. Ooh. I've got some shell pearls. This colour is, I've never seen this colour in, I don't know whose hair that is, probably mine. And I don't think I've seen this colour. This is really, it's almost like a pink, a kind of silvery pink grapefruit colour. I don't know if that's a good description or not, but it reminds me of silvery pink grapefruit. Joe's looking at me like, no. Not for years, Adam. So these are your soft pink shell. I think they do look like a soft pink shell, actually, more than the pink grapefruit that I was talking about. Just ignore me. 38 centimetre strand, lovely drops that you've got here. They're super sizable, 18 by 12 mil. There they are. They're subtle, aren't they, these?
Yeah, very soft. They like marshmallow. Or
Marshmallow, yes. That's a much better idea. Like marshmallow. Oh, I like that. Got some massive marshmallows in the cupboard. I'm going to make some s'mores. Look. Wowzers. £9.95. Just to give you an idea of how many you're getting on here. They'd just be lovely in earrings, wouldn't they? Just a simple pair of earrings. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So roughly 22 on the strand that you've got here for £9.95. That's incredible value, isn't it, that? Less than 22p a pearl. No, less than that. Oh, I don't know. I'll stop. Are you thinking earrings as well with these, Joe, or do you?
Yeah. First thought was earrings.
They're elegant, aren't they?
Yeah, and you'd get a lot of pairs.
You do. Gorgeous. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right, where to next? Sorry. Oh, I've got some Kyanite. Oh, I want these. I want these. I want these. I'll be adding these to my shopping basket. Kyanite rounds. Look at the colour. Look at the colour from there. Look how I love it. Kyanite gives you that perfect gamut point. So it's not like a greeny blue or a purpley blue. It is that pure kind of blue colour that you would expect. This is absolutely stunning. I love this strand. 6 mil in 110 carats of kyanite. And look at how stunning the colour is. And then you've got those like silks, those shimmery silks. Joe's wearing a kyanite today.
And they're more blue than these blue.
Are they? Are they? You have to add these to your basket as well then. Wow. And that is just perfection. It's amazing to me as well that when you kind of look at the whole strand like that, you know, that they're perfectly colour matched as well. This is such an amazing gemstone. I've talked about this so many times while I've been on air, and I could literally do a whole show about kyanite and talk about it for an hour, but we don't have that time. But it is an amazing, amazing gemstone. It's very, very difficult to cut, so to be able to get it into these beautiful round beads is really lovely. Can you see the shimmer there? Can you see just the silks coming through? Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And that, of course, is all of the banding, the layers and the layers in which the kyanite forms. So you get that intricacy actually within each and every one of the beads, but at the same time you've got that purity of colour as well. So it's the best of both worlds. This is so gorgeous. We should be at $59.95. Absolutely. Oh, there's only 10 left. We need a button, don't we? We were saying this the other day. We need a button that we can press when we want to buy something when it's on air. Just like, you should be able to type it. Oh, wow. £34 and 95 pence for 110 carats of kyanite. I was going to say I kyanite believe it, but I'm not going to. It's amazing. I just love, love, love this gemstone. I love the history of this gemstone. I love the rarity of this gemstone. I love the way that this gemstone is formed. I think it's fascinating that this even exists on planet Earth, because unless there's a mountain that is 9 miles high, kyanite doesn't form. It needs that amount of pressure. So only a handful of locations in the world where you find this. I think it's amazing. Did you know as well that New York actually was a massive mountain range? So it was a mountain range that's believed to have been about the same size as the Himalayas, maybe a little bit bigger. And when, you know, the tragedy happened with 9/11 and they were at ground zero, they actually found kyanite actually when they were there in ground zero. And so they now know, and they've done research, and they now know that actually in New York, Midtown and downtown, where all the skyscrapers are, they're actually built on the foundations of what was an incredible mountain range. Oh gosh. So as the continents kind of came together and then they separated again, so we're kind of pulling further and further away from America now every year, and as they separated, and then it all weathered and it all weathered, and then, you know, humans were there, and then there you go. But there was a huge mountain range, which I think is just fascinating. And we know all of this from kyanite. There you go. Beautiful. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You kyanite believe it, Adam. Adam kyanite believe it. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. This is marble agate. Oh, I like this. I'm all about the monochrome, as you probably already know. I'm white and I usually wear black. I'm all about, I'm really super white. I actually look like I got a bit of a tan today though. Must have been my walk on Saturday and night. This is such a lovely, lovely, lovely gemstone. The subtle greys that you've got, the beautiful patterning that you've got within some of these is gorgeous. I can see why it's called marble agate, right? Can you? Can you see why it's called marble? It has got that feel of marble, hasn't it? Almost like a howlite type feel to it. It's very calming and soothing looking at this and feeling it as well. I'm like, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. Yeah, gorgeous colours. So again, you've got some of the more darker, beautiful pewter greys into the more kind of steelies and the softer greys. And the patterns that you've actually got as well within these are just so lovely. They're really different, aren't they? Like little planets. Oh wow, £5.65 today. They are like moons, aren't they? They are like moons. That one's got a little spot like Jupiter. I've been able to see Jupiter recently as well. I've been seeing Jupiter in the sky. I'm such a nerd, honestly. I got really excited. I was in the hot tub the other night with Jason. I was like, oh my gosh, look, it's Jupiter and it's right next to the moon. He's like, great. Right. Next up, I've got some Tanzanite. There's only 3 left. Oh man, you're gonna have to be quick. Only 3 chances left. 5 to 6 mils on this beautiful strand that you've got here, this 10 centimetre strand. The colour, look at the colour. Oh, that is so lovely. Do you know what? I want to own this strand. What I would do is I would just put maybe one of these into a bracelet, use them very sparingly, and then be able to, you know, sell your, if you do sell your jewellery, or you can, you know, you've got a Tanzanite piece then. People know how expensive Tanzanite can be. 40 carats as well. It's incredible, isn't it? Beautiful carat weight, gorgeous colour, really lovely richness. And I like the subtlety as well of the graduation. So it's 5 to 6 mil, so it's not huge change in the sizes that you've got there in the graduation. Very subtle and lovely. What would you do with these, Jo?
Oh, I think I'd add a couple of gold spaces, like the Stardust gold.
Oh, nice.
And then pearls.
Ooh.
But like you say, just 1 or 3 maybe.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Stardust spaces and
Gold
pearls.
Stardust spaces, yeah, and some pearls.
Well, that would be lovely. Really decadent. Oh, I like it. £64.95. Can I just say, right, where in the world can you get 40 carats of Tanzanite? Even like little chips, where can you get 40 carats of Tanzanite for £64.95? Jewellery Maker, that's where, but that's not where we're stopping today. Oh no, we're going lower. We are going lower. £34.95. December's birthstone, gemstone of new beginnings, of new things happening in life. So if someone's had a baby or if someone's starting a new job, it symbolises new beginnings and fresh beginnings within life. And of course, you know, it also has, you know, the rarity factor with it as well. A lot more people now are, you know, more aware of Tanzanite, and of course that drastically affects the price, supply and demand, but also as well people understand how valuable it is. So at $34.95 for 40 carats, that's outstanding. It's less than £10 a carat. It's mad, isn't it?
Really good price.
It is a really good price, isn't it? Joe's kind of sitting there chomping at the bit. It's like, like, I want to buy everything. She's looking, going,
Yeah, one of them, like a couple of the emerald. Yeah.
Beautiful. What colours would you pair this with? Apart from the pearls, like if you were going to do something very colourful.
Or I think black spinel, but the faceted.
Ooh.
I think I'd keep it quite simple.
You keep it quite, yeah, quite.
But then ruby would be nice with it.
Ooh. Did you just say the emeralds? That'd be quite Wimbledon, wouldn't it? With the emeralds. Beautiful. Right, £34.95. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right, we've got last of stock on the jadeite. It's coming up for you right now as you start by. So when it comes to jade, there are, you know, various different types of jade. You've of course got your nephrite, and then you've got your jadeite. Jadeite kind of forms in these fibrous kind of silks that you get within it. And the jadeite, of course, is the more considered of the two types of jade. What we're looking at right now is not only something that is the more considered, but also as well from a real premier location. Burmese multicolored jade, or Burmese jadeite in particular, has really taken the world by storm. There is a huge market for this, certainly within the Asian market. Just like in Western society, diamonds and clear gemstones are very, very popular. When we look at Eastern culture, lots of greens. So you'll often see, you know, if you ever visited China, you'll often see a lot of people, most people will wear a green jade bangle for luck, for prosperity, for anti-aging. A lot of people believe in the anti-aging properties as well of jadeite, and it's all to do with the production of I've got to think now. It's all to do with the production of, what's the stuff that makes your skin elasticy? Collagen. Thanks. Nobody answered. So it's all to do with collagen and the way that this gemstone actually reacts with the collagen. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all of that right now. But let's have a look at the strand that we've got here and how beautiful this is. You've got, I love the subtlety in the different colours that you have here. Of course, it's all, says it's multicolored, but you've got all of the different shades of green. So you've got those mint greens, you've got those beautiful spearmint colours, you've got those gorgeous forest greens, you've got those fern greens, and there's something so calming and soothing, and there's something so wearable about jadeite as well, isn't there? There's something that I think, regardless of your skin tone, regardless of you know, your fashion sense, I think there's something very, very wearable about jadeite, and it just has that real lovely, calming, soothing, beautiful kind of quality to it. That I absolutely adore. On top of that, as I said, you're getting this from one of the premier locations. You're getting jadeite, you know, I think it's 3 out of the most expensive things that have ever sold in auction have been jadeite. So you're looking at something, of course, you know, very different in terms of, you know, unique in terms of its colour and that kind of thing. But to be able to bring to you beautiful jadeite today at Jewellery Maker prices, I think it's amazing. So this is, ooh, £26, and that was my excited noise. £26.95 for these gorgeous faceted coins that you've got here. They're approximately 12 mil, and you've got a really lengthy strand here as well, 38 centimetres. Usually when we're looking at kind of premium gemstones, you see them on the shorter strands like we just saw with the Tanzanite. So to be able to get one of the longer strands with this is just gorgeous. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 30. On this particular strand there's 31. So that is less than £1 per jadeite coin. I mean, that's insane. What does this kind of, when you see this strand, Jo, what does it make you think of?
Like, it is calming, isn't it? It's the colours. I'm trying to work out what I would put with it, but I'm struggling on that one. So I'd probably keep silver. Yeah. And just have spaces. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was thinking maybe coral, but I think it would be a bit too bright for it. Okay.
No, I think that's nice with the silvers. Keep it quite subdued and muted. What did you say, Beck? You do it with silver and black spinel? Ooh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. I think it'd be quite nice as well with for a kind of a vintage look with some rose quartz, just to have that kind of florally vintagey look, and some rose gold as well. That could work. That could work. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. And again, we've had some of the Buddha charms, haven't we? In fact, I was on Friday, and we had all kind of we had hamsters, and didn't we? And we had not hamsters, the hands, and we also had some mandala charms. All of those kinds of things would be lovely. £26.95. Loads of you on the phone lines. They feel so lovely, and the way that they warm up as well with the skin tone is just beautiful. I mean, it's lovely and cool in here comparatively to outside today, but I just love that when you feel genuine gemstones against the skin. You know they're real. They go on cold and then they start to warm up and absorb the heat from the body. I just think that is so, so lovely. But the sparkles that you've got here, the beautiful subtlety, again, of the faceting that you've got, and of course the blend of colours that you've got here as well. I mean, you could separate these out and get quite different looks if you're using some of the kind of deeper, richer, more saturated colours, than you would with some of these more pastel kind of cool kind of spearminty colours as well. Really, really pretty. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right, next up I've got for you, I love these, I've got these. These are ace. These are your space, oh mine are a bit smaller than this I think. These are your, are they, what do we call them, hexagonal. These are your hexagonal spacer beads. They're lovely. They're really heavy as well. There's loads, I mean these are solid, solid, solid. The amount of silver that you've got, is that say 3 grams of silver? So each one of these charms, one of these beads, sorry, is a gram of silver. You go to a, you know, budget jewellery store and buy a sterling silver chain, a lot of times you can be, what, 0.8 grams of silver? I mean, sometimes it's half a gram of silver in a wispy chain. You're getting a gram of silver in every single one of these, and they just feel quality. There's just a quality feel about them. They're really beautiful. And of course you've got the 925 stamp on there as well. So if you are somebody that's selling or gifting your jewellery, you know, to be able to point that out, that what they're getting is genuine silver, I think that's really, really lovely as well. These are quite sizable, Jo. Would you use these as a feature, or like how would you
Yeah,
use
I think a pair of earrings, you've got one each, and then one for your centre of your choker. Maybe like that Botswana agate we had to start with, because you had all the facet angles with it, didn't you? So it just repeats on that.
That'd be lovely. Should we have a look at it together? Oh, they're really cheap.
That's good.
For 3 grams of silver. Yeah, not cheap. They're affordable. We don't use the C word. They're affordable, not cheap. They would be perfect with the Botswana and agate.
About the same size, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do look cool, don't they?
Just one in the middle,
Yeah.
if you're going to use the choker for the rest of the beads.
Ooh. Oh, I'm loving these. They're really weighty, really substantial, and just a beautiful quality finish to them. They feel lovely. They feel like, you know it's sterling silver. It's got that wonderful kind of feel to it. And again, at £5.90, they're £2 each. I mean, seriously, you think about, you know, you get a sterling silver charm not that much bigger than that, you know, for a charm bracelet from one of those charm companies, and you think about how much you pay for something like that. I mean, there's a lot of silver in this. It's really gorgeous. Good luck, good luck. I could play with these all day. Right, don't forget we've got Starbite coming up on the, is it the agate pendants? In 5 minutes. Shall we have a quick flash? There they are. Thanks, Adam. But right now, oh wow. Wait until you see the glow from this. Wait until you see the glow from this strand. Oh my gosh. Are you ready? This is, oh, it's chrysoprase, isn't it? We know chrysoprase gives you this incredible kind of internal glow, almost like you'd get kind of from a chalcedony. Wait, and look at these. Look at these microfaceted 2 to 3 mil, a large strand, 28 centimetres. Were you not ready for the glow, Adam? Ugh. They're absolutely vibrant in that glow. Look at them in the light box. Oh. That is illuminating, isn't it? I say this every time we bring chrysoprase, which isn't very often. We don't see it very often, do we? But when we do, again, it's like it has its own internal light source. It's like literally there's somebody inside with a little torch or a flashlight, like glowing from the inside. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful electric glow that you've got here, that neon glow. Yet at the same time, it almost has another kind of calming, soothing side to it as well. Really pretty. Look at that. And again, I love the subtlety of the faceting that you've got here, just adding another element. Really pretty. 15 carats on your 28 centimetre strand. And that's what you're going to see when you get them outside in the light. I mean, that is really when a gemstone like chrysoprase really comes to life, is when you get it outside and it does interact with that UV light. Really pretty. £9.95 today. Incredible, absolutely incredible value. 0800 644 655. If you've already purchased today, you can add these to your order. It's 1 p.m. until midnight tonight, which is £3.95. The more you buy, the more you save on your shipping, obviously. And of course, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. So if it's not for you, you can always send it back. But of course, when they're gone, they are gone. 0800 644 655, jewellerymaker.com, or of course, you can tap the app as well. Fab. What's this screaming out to you, Jo?
I'd quite like to see it with a similar size amethyst and a carnelian together, like twisted.
Oh wow!
Just because the vibrancy of that green, I think it could handle it. Yeah.
That's awesome. See, I would never think that. I would never think to pair this with amethyst and carnelian. That would but now you've said it, I can see it. Mm. But I think that's the thing, isn't it?
It's trying to visualise it.
Yeah.
I think that would work well, because it's got the power of that green to come out.
Absolutely. It's really beautiful. Well done to Shirley, you've got yours. Hannah's there. Well done to Claire, Stephanie, congratulations. Barbara, Janet, Beverly. Well done to Jack, you've got yours. Well done to you. 0800 644 655, £9.95. Right, it is star buy time. I adore these. I think these are absolutely... Oh my gosh, they're drilled as well. I didn't even see that. I was like, they're just so gorgeous. But they have been top drilled as well. Ooh, now that opens a whole myriad of everything, doesn't it, once they've been drilled. They're coming up for you as you star buy, and coming up right now. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's time for your star buy. It's agate time, and there's really one thing that I really love about agate is its versatility. So it is, of course, a gemstone that has all of this natural banding. Within that banding, there's moments of clarity, there's moments of opaqueness, and what that does is that really lends itself well to absorbing different coloured dyes. So you see a lot of different dyed agate in various different colours, but it still keeps that intrigue. You know, sometimes something will get dyed and you don't see it in its natural form. But with agate, once it's been dyed, I think that it really it enhances all of those natural striations and bands and unusual, intricate inclusions within the stone itself. I mean, that one that's just coming around now with the blue, I mean, it's almost like you know, crackled ice or some kind of like dragon skin or something. That is really cool. Do you see what I mean? See what I mean? I'm going to move the black out the way so you can see. That's awesome, isn't it? I love this. Do you know what I love the most about these though? Then they're irregular. Like, we've kept the natural kind of slice of the agate. We've kept that. We've kept that irregular shape, and a lot of times when we see pendants or anything like that, you know, they're a generic shape. They're, you know, ovals or they're pear cuts or whatever they might be. But to have this organic feel to these as well, this natural shape within them, I think is really beautiful. And also as well kept all of the natural kind of curvature that you would get traditionally with a traditional, you know, a natural agate. They're gorgeous. As you can see, they've all been top drilled as well. So you're guaranteed a minimum of 70 carats. You're guaranteed 2 multicolored agate slices and 1 multicolored agate pear. So here's the pear. Let me show you the pear. This one's in the pink. It's chunky, this. Really, really vibrant as well. I love the smooth, rounded, kind of curved edges that you've got there. So that is the pear. You're guaranteed a pear and you're guaranteed 2 agate slices. I'd multi-buy on these, get them home, have a look, see which ones you like the best. Don't know if I'm really supposed to say that, but that's what I'd do. 46 by 30 or 54 by 30 and 54 by 34 is what you're going to be looking at on these. And of course it will be a variety of, are you serious? It'll be a variety of different colours. That one's my fave. That's my fave. You're not going to believe the price on this. £6.95. They're massive. They're absolutely massive. This, I'd love this on like a long chain. I think that would be very lovely. Easy. You know, you think about what you pay for a 30-inch chain or a 36-inch chain. Having this at the bottom would be really nice. But Jo, you're the pro. What would you do with these?
Long cords, like you say, add some charms with them.
Yeah.
Wire wrap with them because you've got the hole, obviously, to keep your wire wrapping in place. Yeah, purple's my favourite one, so I'd definitely start with that one.
Yeah. Would you be able to seed bead with these?
Yeah, you can seed bead round
Could
them.
you?
Yeah, create a bezel.
I wasn't sure with it being in a regular shape whether that would work, but yeah, absolutely. Because I guess they're still the same like thickness, aren't they?
Yeah, you've got the thickness to work around.
Wow. I think these are awesome. And again, they're fun, aren't they? They're fun, they're summery. I think they're really lovely. Purple's my favourite colour as well. All about the purple.
Good choice.
Good luck on that. Did you just say Tsavorite garnet? Ah. It was very nonchalant, wasn't it? Producer Beck was just like, oh, next one's the Tsavorite garnet. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. So, Tsavorite, amazing gemstone. So much history, so incredibly unusual. It was discovered, of course, named after the Tsavo National Park where the gemstone was discovered. It was discovered by Campbell R. Bridges, who was a Scottish gem hunter. When he first discovered this gemstone, he discovered it in Tanzania. And he was super smart because they kind of banished him from Tanzania because he just made this new discovery of this brand new garnet. So they kind of banished him from Tanzania. He had to leave the country. And he crossed across the border because he was smart. And he figured out where the vein would possibly go into the Tsavo National Park. When he discovered this gemstone, he found all of the pieces of the gemstone, and he actually was kind of camping out, living out in the Tsavo National Park. To protect this gemstone from people, you know, other people coming and stealing it from him, it was protected by a python. How cool is that? So there's a python. He had a python that was wrapped around where his gemstones were as protection of his gemstones. I think that is absolutely fantastic. Amazing story. Incredible guy. You know, no longer with us, unfortunately. But the Scottish gem explorer. I love that. We don't think not that many British or gem explorers, are there? Gem hunters. I think this is just a lovely thing. And look at the colour. I mean, we're talking about a gemstone that is used by some of the biggest names in the world when it comes to jewellery. So you will see Tiffany have used Tsavorite garnet. You'll see famously Van Cleef & Arpels. Some of their really small parvase Tsavorite that they set into all of their kind of flora and fauna designs is outstanding. Some of the Fabergé has used Tsavorite garnet as well. So we're talking about the biggest names in the industry because when it comes to vivacious, bright, brilliant green gemstones, there are very few that can really pack a punch like Tsavorite garnet can. And you know, I don't really need to tell you that. You can see that right now on your screen. These are 5x3 to 7x4 in your plain rondelles, approximately 14 centimeters on this strand, 55 carats. And I love how they've been ombre'd as well. I think that's really special how we've started doing quite a few more kind of ombre'd strands recently, where you can see, of course, them blend from those almost really vivid colours through to the more pastel ones, but even the pastel ones have just really pack a punch. They're gorgeous. It is a considered gemstone. It is a considered gemstone where, as I said, when we mention the rarity of the stone, the fact that it comes from that one location, the story behind it, you know, the limited mining of it, and of course as well, when you look at the big brands that are using this gemstone, that always elevates the price because it elevates the perceived value. So it's not, this probably not going to be a strand for absolutely everybody today. However, if you're looking for those rare gemstones, if you're somebody that likes to work with something that's rare and unique, if you like to be able to create beautiful pieces for yourself or for friends or family or to sell, then absolutely this is going to be a really, really, really special strand for you. Or you may just want to get this back home and you may just want to keep hold of the strand, you know, put it away, stash your strand, and you know, keep hold of that as a wonderful memento and a beautiful rare gemstone. You know, I've wanted to own Tsavorite for such a long time. Look at the vivacity. Look at the really bright saturation of colour that you've got here. How alive this is, how fresh this is, how vibrant this is. I mean, it's not surprising that it is one of the most, you know, highly prized and coveted green gemstones on the planet. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. 0800 644 655. It's wow. I was not expecting that at all. I thought this was going to be multiple three figures. £89.95. Like I said, it is a considered purchase, but I've never seen in my entire career in the industry 55 carats of Tsavorite garnet. I've never seen that. I've seen 1 or 2 carats maybe in a solitaire. I've seen pave setting, you know, from some of those really big designer brands that sell their pieces for multiple 4 and 5 figures and 6 figures in some cases, but never ever ever 55 carats in one strand. That is incredible. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you want to get this home and you want to, you know, just take a look at it, you want to see it with your own eyes, use that 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on the opportunity. If you love this right now, it really is risk-free shopping. So there's lots of you there on the web: Merseyside, Lanarkshire, Lincolnshire, Worcestershire. Have we got many of these, Beck? Oh wow, okay. Really not many chances available at all on this one. So if you're loving this, it is a great opportunity for you to be able to get something so precious. Use that 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it home. You know, you can just send it back. If it's not for you, we'll refund you the £89.95. No questions asked, no quibbles, no qualms. It's really that simple. But to be able to own something this precious, this beautiful, this unusual, and also to be able to tell the story as well. If you're somebody that sells your jewellery, to be able to tell people about the history of this gemstone and where it comes from, and all of the stories associated with it. I mean, you can go online and learn all about Tsavorite garnet. Or of course, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. You can find me Emma Louise Dyson. That is my personal Facebook page. You can follow me on there, or you can find me on my presenter page, which is called Rock Chick. So you can find me there as well. £89.95. Just had to do that. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Make sure you're checking out if you're on the web. Wow, wow, wow. Right, next up, let's bring to you some rose quartz. It's the gemstone of love. I love rose quartz. It's like a hug in a gemstone. I absolutely love it. It has, again, this wonderful, calming, soothing, beautiful feel to it. I have a lot of my clients that love this gemstone. They all want to own it. Really believed to be great for love, for self-love, for embodying all things to do with love. It's absolutely gorgeous. 200 carats of your rose quartz in these lovely wheels. It's a nice shape, this, Jo.
Yeah, it's a lovely one to work with, especially if you like your chokers or your stretchies, because they sit nicely.
Nice.
Yeah,
You could also, I'm sure as well, turn them the other way, right? So that they're like, could you use embroider?
Yeah, if you
or...
want to bead embroider with them, they sit nicely.
Yeah. Or little buttons. They'd be lovely as little tiny buttons. I'm thinking down the back of a wedding dress or something.
Oh, very nice.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
I'll be here all week. No, I won't. Just for a couple of more hours, actually. 200 carats. Rose quartz has this beautiful, again, those lovely silks that you've got through there as well. Did you just say, what did you just say, Adam? I missed that. Ah, are you getting married? No. Okay. Me either. SARS. I've got a hen party this weekend, which I'm very excited about, though. Going to Bristol. Your neck of the woods, right?
I've been down there a couple of times. Yeah. It's really nice down there.
Yeah.
Lots to see, lots to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to tell, we are doing, do you want to hear? It's a bit cheeky. Is it too early for something a bit cheeky? Is it a bit cheeky? It's okay. I'm not going to say anything rude. Oh no, I can't say because she might be watching. I can't say.
Can't give it away.
I can't give it away. I can't give it away. I'll tell you what, next time I'm here, if it's after the weekend, I shall tell you. I won't bring in, I really want to say, she's not going to be watching, is she? She's not going to be watching. We're doing life drawing.
Ooh.
I'm not very good at drawing. I'm not very good at drawing. I was joking about this the other day. The only thing, in fact, I'm not going there. £9.95. Maybe once we go past 9 o'clock, I'll share with you. So yes, I'm quite excited about that. That's what I wanted to say, but it's inappropriate. Where to now? Ooh, have you ever text in? Send us a message. Ooh, I want these. Text JM Studio to 60777 and let me know if you've ever done one of those classes. Those life drawing classes. Is it awkward? Is it awkward? Do you find it easy, Adam? Do you just derobe? Oh gosh, I'm scarred. I'm scarred for life now. I'm scarred for life. So, this is your dyed light aqua and white agate. Wait until you see this. Think chalcedony. Think glow. I love this. It's frosty. It's beautiful. Look at these. I love this. I love these colours. That's really different, isn't it?
Like frosted sea glass.
It's like frosted sea glass. And that's why Joe's the expert, everybody. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Make lovely beach jewellery.
Be beautiful, wouldn't it? A beach wedding or something, that would be lovely for.
Oh, pretty.
A beach wedding, that would be really lovely, wouldn't it? You're something blue as well you've got in there.
Yeah, all covered.
Be nice with pearls as well. Oh, look at it in the light. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I really like this strand. £5.95. You're looking at plain rounds. It doesn't say what size they are. I think they're about 8, aren't they? Yeah, 8 mils. I love this strand. And I love it against that black as well. I'm thinking, oh, you could really make it pop. I don't know. Anyway, coming up for you after the break, we've got the kit. I'm going to be moseying over there, hanging out with Joe. We've got the kit. We've also got a special announcement to make as well. And we've also got your Magok Ruby. Oh my gosh, from the Ruby Valley. I can't wait to show you this. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 2.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Fairhurst. I've been beading since the early 1990s. I joined the Beadworkers Guild as soon as it was conceived, and I've been beading and teaching ever since. I was a craft fair groupie in my younger days, and one day I came across somebody who was selling made necklaces that were made with beads of various shapes and sizes. And to cut a long story short, I bought one and went home and thought, I can do that. So I went investigating how I could do that, and the rest is history, so to speak. I draw my inspiration from all avenues. Nature is a great source because you've got lots of shapes, textures, colour combinations. But I'm the lady that goes to museums and takes pictures of the brass bits on the stairs and the toilet floors and anywhere there's patterns and design. I love Swarovski crystals, but my favourite bead has to be the humble seed bead because that's where it all started, and you can't do much without the seed bead. Which piece of work am I most proud of? The most popular ones have been my thistle scissor fob, my wisteria lariat, and my, not so much most popular with other people, but my portrait of Alan Turing is one of my favourites. What I love about beading is the people I meet, as well as the beading itself. I've made so many friends from all over the world. It's a great world to be in.
Hey, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. We have got Ruby coming up for you. Before we do that though, we've got a special. We need to a special announcement, don't we? It's Joe's dad's birthday today, 70th birthday. So we're all going to sing happy birthday to Joe's dad, who's...
Oh, I didn't agree to singing.
Oh, well.
And special occasion.
Special occasion, right? And no pressure, Joe. Sorry, just live television. But it's your dad, right? So, you know, exactly. And your dad's name is?
Mike.
Perfect. Happy birthday, Mike. So everybody, we've all, you don't leave me hanging. Don't clear your throats, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Pick a key. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday to you. 70 today. Woo, we love you, Mike. Happy birthday. Oh.
Yeah, you better be.
He better be watching, hasn't he? Has he been bird watching today?
He has, yes,
Oh,
North
lovely.
Wales.
Oh, nice. What kind of birds?
I'm not sure.
Ones that
To be
fly.
Living ones.
Living ones. Lovely. Okay, so not into taxidermy.
Oh.
Right, we've got the Magog Ruby coming up. Now, when we talk about premier locations, we talk about Colombia for emeralds, right? When we talk about rubies, we talk about Burma, you know, being the premier location, of course, for rubies, Myanmar. And Magog rubies actually come from a place which is known as the Valley of the Rubies. Like, it is literally from this one location where it actually brings to the surface some of the most incredible, beautiful, vibrant, perfect rubies. It has that lovely, and I hate this pigeon blood red, but that's what it is. So that is really when you've got, it's almost got a pink tinge to it. That is the premier kind of colour, and that is what the Ruby Valley is so famous for, and the Magog rubies. So when you see these, you'll know exactly what I mean. 5 carats, really pretty. They are absolutely stunning. Take a look at these. Gorgeous. So they've got that pink undertone, that pigeon blood red. I know, I don't know why. There's a story behind that, but I don't remember it. Beautiful. I'll just leave that there. Yeah, get onto internet. But the colour is just so lovely. Again, we're talking about premier location, so we're talking about what Tahiti is to pearls, what Colombia is to emeralds, and of course Burma, of course, rubies, which is beautiful. And I just love, again, take a look at them in the light box right now, and you can see that gorgeous glow again that you get from rubies. Beautiful, beautiful internal glow that you get. It's just gorgeous. These are really pretty, Jo.
They're gorgeous.
Aren't they?
Lovely colour.
They are.
Stunning.
Really pretty. Well, so these are 2 by, I can't get my words out now. These are 2 by 1 to 3 by 2. This particular size, you know, what does this lend itself well to?
Channel setting, I think.
Yeah.
If you enjoy that side of it with like real gold, real silver. I think I would want a ring, just so I can see them.
Be lovely in a ring, wouldn't it? Would
Lovely.
you? So you could channel set into a ring.
Could do that.
I've never seen a channel set demo on JM.
No. Jan would be
would be the
one. Do a
gal.
really nice job.
Wow, I thought that was where we'd be closing. No. Okay, we should be at £87.95. Absolutely. Every day of the week we should be at £87.95 for 5 carats of Magog ruby, for 5 carats. Already, people on the phone line happy at £87.95. However, we're not going to be taking £5, not £10 off that price. Oh my gosh. That is significant. £28.95. It's madness. Absolute madness. We've bought you some real premier strands, and this is the pièce de résistance. Eileen's just checked out straight away. Absolutely, Eileen. Well done. 0800 644 655. £28.95 for the premier location, 5 carats. So you're, you know, what does that work out? Price per carat. You are looking at a carat of ruby for £5.79, and not just any old ruby. We're talking from the Valley of the Rubies. We're not just Burmese ruby, but from Magog, the Valley of the Rubies, the place within Burma, the place, or within Myanmar, the place to get the ruby. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Collecting North Yorkshire, Debbie in Gloucestershire, £28.95. They're incredible. I mean, if you make your birthstone jewellery of, you know, it's this month's birthstone, right? It's my mum's birthstone. My mum's birthday on the 31st. Bless her. But what a lovely gift for somebody. How beautiful.
Yes.
I'd want to keep this myself, though, I think.
would want to keep it myself.
You think so? Because where can you go? See, in my experience and, you know, in my career over the years, like, if there was a jewellery store that I was working with or representing and I walked in and they had Magok Ruby, they would literally have a big display as you walked into the jewellery store. It would be like, you know, genuine Magok Ruby. It'd be incredible, and there would be, like, you know, a huge production made of it because of how premier this is, because of how highly prized it is, and at £28.95, wow, good luck. There's still a couple of chances left. Do check out. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, so use that 30-day money-back guarantee. Well done. Right, it is kit time. I don't know what that is, just a little kit time. Me and Joe, so cool. Wait till you see. Right, so this is called Isle of Pines. This is called Isle of Pines. Do we know why it's called Isle of Pines?
No, it's like needles, pine needles.
Yes, yes. The premier, again, location, we talk about Russian Amazonite, so much so that when we bring you Amazonite, traditionally it says Russian in front of it, so that you know that what you're looking at is going to be incredible. Russian Amazonite really has more intense patterns, doesn't it? It has more striations, has more...
Just more definite about it.
That's a great way to put it.
No wishy-washy.
No, there's no wishy-washy.
Striking.
So, striking stripes. So you've got, oh my gosh, these are amazing. They're like paintings. They're like paintings. Always, these colours almost remind me of kind of like Monet with like the water lilies and stuff. I don't know why I'm thinking that when I see this. Joe's laughing at me. But I don't know, it reminds me of like seeing the water with the water lilies.
It's
on.
like ripples of water.
Yeah, ripples of water. Thanks, you got me out of that. They're amazing. And they're not just, like when you see them close like this, you can really see all of the different nuances, all the different shades. They're so cool. So you're guaranteed 90 carats. It's a pack of 4. Are all of the shapes, did you have the same shapes as these, or were yours?
It's slightly different.
Slightly different, yeah. So we don't have a guarantee.
Roughly the same.
Okay, perfect. So multi-shape cabochons, pack of 4, you're guaranteed. They're gorgeous. And then you've also got your matte transparent dark emerald 11-Os. You've also as well got your dark bronze. And you've also, they're the 8-Os, and then you've also got your silver lined olive 11-Os.
Yeah, gorgeous collection to work with.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love those colours together. And on top of that, you've got rose gold plated 925 sterling silver trigger clasps. These are massive. They're 13mm. They are absolutely huge. What a feature.
They're great because if you struggle with little tiny ones, you've got something to get hold of with these.
Oh yeah, we like something to get hold of. Absolutely. So... amazing. So we should be at £47.75. Just so that you are aware, the one load of seed beads that are in that recording are not the ones in the kit. So let's just reiterate which ones are in the kit. So you've got the dark emeralds this side, you have got the dark bronze, and you've also got the lined olive. Perfect. With your rose gold trigger clasps, which are lovely, and they're, you know, perfect as you say. If, you know, do you do that? I've got my necklace face. So when you're putting it, yeah, you try and put your necklace on.
Yeah, you kind of
concentrating on my Oh, that's lovely, that is, isn't it? Don't screenshot that. Yes, these are really, but they're gorgeous as a feature as well. I'd like to see, you know, they're nice to see, aren't they?
I did think about just putting them on a pair of ear hooks.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Just for earrings.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. These are gorgeous, Jo. And I've just seen the price as well. £28.95, 90 carats of Russian Amazonite, your 3 packs of your seed beads and your rose gold clasps as well, 3 of those. That is incredible. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. Do you know what? That captures the Isle of Pines name that you've got in there.
Trying to go for the branches and pines.
Oh, you did good.
That's the one we're going to demonstrate.
Are you going to demo that one? Oh, perfect. What a lovely segue.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you've made loads. You've made loads.
Well, coming up with the ideas take ages and beads take ages, but once you get into it, you just keep going. So it's lovely.
Oh, what a beautiful collection. I mean, that is stunning. A stunning collection. The colours are just beautiful. So, you're going to be demoing the tree-like...
Yeah, the branch.
The branch.
Sort of the needles.
I like that.
So, what I've done here, I've already done the cabochon with a bit of bezeling.
Okay.
This is going to hold your cabochon in place.
Nice.
And, you know, it's decorative in its own right. It doesn't need anything else.
No.
But we're going to add a bit of tassels in effect.
I like that, and I like as well that how you've done this. You know, and you've got so many beautiful patterns within the Amazonite, and you've kept that. You know, it's beautifully exposed and almost mirrors the branches that you're going to create as well. Gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's a shame to cover up too much of your cabochon, which is easy to do when you bead around them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the seed beads, let's say, they're all in place. And we've got our gem, it's held nicely and it's snug in there. This is going to be the bottom of my jewellery where the tassels are going to exit from. So all we're doing is quite random. So if you struggle with random, you might have to have a few practice runs. So I'm going to add 4 or 5 of the dark green seed beads, followed by 1 of the silver lined. And this is working in all the size 11 seed beads. So I'm going to add another 4, and I'm going to add another 1, and I'm trying not to count them too much. And then we're going to end with 1 of the bright green, so we're going to pull them all the way down the thread towards your gemstone. And this is the start of your first branch. So what we do, we now miss the last bright green one, and we thread back up through the dark green ones and come out just before the next silver line green. And as you pull the thread, just hold on to that last little bead and pull the thread tight. Okay, and this is where you start adding branches. So I'm going to add another 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, and another bright green. And again, push them down to the thread.
Oh, wow.
Don't thread through the last one or your beads will all fall back off. Through the green, and then up through the silvery green one, back up through the dark green, and pop out just before the next silver green. Obviously you don't need to add the 2 tones greens, but it makes it easier to find your little branches.
It's lovely.
And it sort of highlights the joints, which I think it needs. So that's 1 little branch effectively. So to make it a bit more tassel-like, we can add more branches. So another 6 seed beads, another power 1, another 3 or 4, and just mix up the numbers that you're using. I probably at the most use 7 of the dark green beads at any one place. And then threading that back down.
Oh, I love this.
And again, miss the end one, which is basically acting like a stopper bead at this point. Back up through the dark green to the bright. And again, just pull your thread, hold on to that last one. Okay, and you just keep going. And you can add as many or as few of these little tassels as you like. And I've started at the middle of the cabochon, so this is going to be my longest tassel. I would then work either side, and then they would be shorter, so you get a nice symmetrical end. to your tassel, and then we just go back up through here. And you could make this really long as well. I'm using a 6 pound fire line, so it's got some strength to it. And I'm just put it up through there. You can choose to add tassels for each of the joints, or you could miss some.
So it's freestyle, really.
It is very, very freestyle, and it just works really nice. And I think if you had a huge fringe to it, you could actually use the little size 8 bronze beads and make sort of little fir cone shapes as well, and add them into the fringe. But I think you'd need quite a big fringe to do that. Okay, so we'll just do a few more of those. Little stopper bead again. Otherwise it's really annoying when you thread all your beads and you forget to not go through that stopper bead, and they all fall back off. And then back up to the top towards your capuchon, and then just secure it back through any of the beads you've got running along that bottom. Once you've done a few, you might find your seed beads are getting a little bit tight with thread. You might want to choose a thinner gauge needle. But it will go through quite a few times, and you're literally going to carry on all the way around your capuchon, adding this fringe. And if I just take that one off there for a moment, and you can see we got quite a few of the little tassels in there.
Oh, I love this.
Okay, and you see all the little silver lines really do sort of blink out, little sparkles. You could carry on and add this all the way around your bezel as well. You could also bring it up into your neckline piece. If you did a twisted rope, you've got more scope for more tassels to come out of it. And I think that would actually make really nice earrings as well.
I think that'd be lovely.
Because the movement you get on it.
Oh, I love that. How did you come up with this idea, Jo?
Just playing. Just playing, that's all it is. There's lots of ways of doing with beads, and if you just play with them, you come up with other designs as well.
It's amazing. So I'm looking at these right now and thinking you could do, like, I don't want to mention Christmas, but I'm going to. But you could make like antlers. Like you could make these have a reindeer, and you could like have like that's the universal sign for antlers. You could, couldn't you?
Yeah, go for a thicker thread, so it's got a bit more strength to it.
Yeah.
Or you could even do it with a thin gauge wire, so you could actually make them stay.
Sculpt them.
Yeah, and then they'd stay where you want them, rather than getting a bit floppy after a few days. So,
never good.
Not a good thing.
No.
So the other one I wanted to show you is just the rope on the second one.
Wow,
if
look at
that's
that.
okay, because this is something else I was playing with and just happened to come up with it. Now usually you spend a lot of time beading your bezeling, and the rope is the bit you kind of just want to get finished and done out the way. So this rope here has got a cubic right angle weave section, so it's just one unit, which we've done lots of times on the show. And then that one is created straight off the top of the bezel.
Right.
And then there's 4 strands of the silver line size 11 up to the top, and then you join them together with the 4 base pieces of the cubic right angle weave with these size 8s, and then you build your next unit on top of it, and then you go from there. So it's actually not too bad a rope to do, it's quite quick.
That's really cool.
You could imagine choosing the different colour strands. You could have, if you had more seed beads, you could have 4 different strand colours and then twist them.
Wow.
You could use 2 of the silver lined and 2 of the dark green in there as well, and I think that would look really good.
That would be like subtle difference there as well. Gorgeous.
So, yeah, it's good fun to make, good kit, lovely colours.
Jo, everybody! So talented. That is incredible. I am inspired. I've never ever worked with seed beads ever.
There you go. You need to have a lesson.
Do I need a lesson?
Yeah, have a lesson.
I shall. I get a lesson
when
every
you get
time.
time.
I get a lesson every time. You're not too far from me, though, are you? You're
not.
only down the road.
Come and have your own workshop.
There we go. I'll bring the tea.
Do bring the tea. Or come and do a workshop with JM, because they're brilliant. So,
absolutely, absolutely. If you love your seed beading, Jo owns this book, right?
I do.
Jo already owns this book. It's incredible. I mean, I was having a flick through this earlier, and I was just absolutely blown away it's incredible, and it's so, like, the steps are so precise, aren't they?
Absolutely brilliantly clear. This designer is really good for doing the designs and the samples, and what sold it to me was actually the shape, the ammonite shape on the front.
They're amazing.
And I've met this lady before. And
Have you?
She is absolutely lovely.
Oh, this is the Melissa Shippey, is that how we pronounce it? This is coming up for you as a star by Beautiful Beadwork from Nature right now. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So it says, and I just want to read the back of this, this might be a bit boring, sorry, but it says, drawing from the shapes, colours, patterns and beauty of the natural world even, award-winning beaded jewellery designer Melissa Shippey has created this collection of 16 breathtaking projects. Immediate and advanced beaded jewellery makers can weave dazzling works of art that can be worn to a variety of occasions, from beautiful earrings made of graceful beaded flowers to a show-stopping necklace with fringe inspired by growing stalactites. I love this woman. The projects include step-by-step directions and illustrations with a refresher of essential bead weaving techniques and an inspiring gallery of nature-inspired works from other designers. This book offers stunning addition to any jewellery collection.
Definitely.
I love it. I'm loving already what so should we have a nosy out through? So let's have a look. I'm just gonna pick a page. I feel like I'm doing a magic trick. Pick a page, any page. Ooh, Ocean Waves bracelet. Oh, I like this. I like this. How beautiful is that? That is gorgeous.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Three-dimensional, that's kind of scalloped edge, that scalloped edge that you've got there. Beautiful. And again, the instructions are really simple, aren't they? Instructions. Yeah. Very, very simple.
They're very clear, precise.
Yes.
And you've got the words and the pictures, which is a really good thing because I'm a picture person.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Some people learn by reading, some people learn by like seeing. I'm like, videos, pictures, that's me. Yeah. That's the way that I work. But it also tells you exactly, you know, the gram of each seed bead that you need, the colours that you need. I mean, I'm sure you could do kind of your own variations on these, but just to have an idea, some of the illustrations are absolutely beautiful, really clear, really precise. Oh, I like that. It's almost like a tentacle, isn't it, that? Just going with the oceanic theme. Gorgeous. No, it's part of the waves. It's part of the waves, Em.
It is.
Em, it's part of the waves that we showed earlier, see? So it just has that kind of tentacle feel to it. I was just saying, it kind of... and then, let's have a look. Should we find something else to have a look at? Which one, you say that got you excited was the...
It's a ammonite one.
The ammonite one.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. There's probably a...
There's so many nice designs.
There's so many nice designs. Sorry, you just talk amongst yourselves. Me and Jo are just going to flick through the book.
We just need a cup of coffee now, don't we?
We do. God, well, the tea's just arrived. That's beautiful. Like that.
They're stunning. And you know, you've got the instructions there to create the bracelet. But you could take elements of it and create a pendant or a ring.
I love that. It's a lovely gift as well, isn't it? Yeah. Like, if you
know any beaders, it would make a wonderful Christmas present or birthday present.
I think my auntie would love this. She does a lot of sewing and embroidery. She does lots of crafting. She's never done any jewellery making, but she's very good at any kind of thing to do with beads and things like that. So this would be a lovely gift for her. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Sorry. Oh, I like this one. That's beautiful.
It's a nice lariat.
It's gorgeous. £18.95. That is brilliant value. And of course, you are getting, how many designs were there in here? Is it 16?
16, I think.
16 different designs. That's incredible, isn't it? Just so that you know, by the way, the retail of this is $28 in the States. So that's about actually exchange rate. That's actually cheaper than what you would pay for it with today's exchange rate. Gorgeous. And I'm just going to flick it over and show you the back. Beautiful, aren't they? So cool. Lots of you there. Monica's there. Jacqueline collects in Lanarkshire. Eileen's, well done to you. Cumbria's there. West Midlands. Folks, really important as well. Has only been on air once before. Was really popular when we launched it. So do make sure you grab your copy while we've still got it available. Oh yeah, there on the front it says 16 stunning jewellery pieces. Hello to Hilda. Hello collectors in Oxfordshire. Do make sure you're checking out if you're on the web, folks. 0800 644 655. Good luck. That's so lovely. It's got its own little iPad holder as well. Right. Ooh. You know what we're talking about? How cool are these?
Ooh. Excellent shape.
They're ace shape, aren't they? I like the threading material they've been put on as well.
Yeah, multi-cord.
That's really cool. Why do you like this shape, Jo?
It's just a bit quirky, isn't it? Better, it's not better, but it's different from our normal strands. So it opens up different options. Wire weaving around it, just something a bit different.
Something a bit different. It's really lovely. And again, I was talking about this with Agate earlier. It just lends itself so well to being dyed different colours because you have all of those different patterns within. Look at that. Now you can see up close and personal. All of that kind of, as I was saying, that almost like a dragon skin that you've got here. I mean, this would be really cool for any kind of whimsical jewellery as well. So if you're looking at, you know, mermaids or dragons or any of that kind of stuff, be really cool. Really cool. 340 carats, and all of these are 18 by 13. I'm looking at this right now and I'm thinking, oh, I want that in a ring. In fact, let me get this one here, the purple one.
Purple with the stripes.
Yeah. For me, that's, oh, it sounds nice as well. That's a feature piece right there. That's lovely.
I think I'd like to strand it, just have the gaps bigger with something else between them. Maybe a black agate or something, just to make the colours pop. But have just a really nice long necklace, because you'd fiddle with it.
I like that. I like that idea. I think it'd be lovely. Yeah, I like the idea of the long, and it really easy. Like if you were going on holiday or something, could be like, you know, one piece of jewellery that goes with absolutely everything.
Yeah, just chuck it on. It goes with any outfit you've got, and then you've only got one piece of jewellery to cart around and look after.
Absolutely. And also as well, if you're somebody that doesn't wear a lot of colour, this is a great way to add colour to your wardrobe. So if you were just wearing all black, to have that pop of colour is going to be lovely. Gorgeous. £9.95. And there's loads on here as well. Good luck. Good luck. Right. Next up, oh, I don't have anything in there. Yep. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Is that the woodland?
It looks it. Are you a Jasper expert now?
Oh, no, not an expert. There's so many varieties.
There is so many varieties. There are so many varieties, but I love, we've really been introducing some of the most unusual Jaspers, which I think is really, really lovely. This is 300 carats of your woodland jasper, and the name says it all, doesn't it, really? You've got the greens, you've got those beautiful earthy tones. It's like having a walk in the woodland. So gorgeous. So other than the obvious, you know, seeing this shape and thinking earrings, what else does this shape kind of lend itself well to?
I would use them so you have two with the dumpier end together, if you like, and then that'd be the start of the necklace for the middle.
Ooh.
And you'd have something in the middle that was maybe a little bit shiny or sparkly.
I like that. So let me put these dumpy ends together. So
it's not a good best way of describing beautiful gemstones, but it just lends itself to the nice shape for the neck.
Oh yeah, so then have something there in the centre.
Yeah, something in the middle, something sparkle.
That's a lovely idea. Could you as well, say no if no, because, but could you, would there be a way of being able to kind of make a flower with this?
Yeah.
Have all of the points come together, and I think that would be lovely in like a brooch.
I've done a demo before, and basically the wire work started off looking a bit like a spider web, but you had the prongs, and then you could have all of those gemstones on each of the prong, and that would create your flower shape for you.
I like that. Gorgeous. $12.95. Right, next up, I'm going to end up falling off this stool in a minute. I can't reach. It would be hilarious, yes. Would be hilarious. I've got some freshwater cultured pearl nuggets coming up for you now. Love the shape of these. Love them.
They're lovely.
They are, aren't they? I love them in their kind of natural form, like this.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. So 6x7 to 6x8 and a 38cm strand. It's a long strand as well. And with some of these, they've got a bit of a flat bottom. So again,
which is good for if you're bead embroidering them with them, because they sit against your bead foundation nicely.
Wonderful. So what would you do you do bead embroidery?
I do a bit.
Yes. What would you do? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. So what would you do?
So
with
if you were
pearls?
using it on the bead foundation, so you could build your shape. So if you had a nice swirl, so you use the beads as your swirl, and then you could have a cabochon in the middle of the swirl, or shibori silk coming out from it. And Katie earlier was doing bead embroidery, and that, you know, using pearls in there would be wonderful.
Gorgeous.
I like to use them in like a free strand bracelet as well. You know, I just have a strand of those with seed beads separating each one.
Yeah.
So they've got their own little bit of life. And then I'd put a little strand of something sparkly with it, like a topaz or something. Or turquoise is nice with it as well.
Nice.
Or howlite, you know, turquoise colour howlite. But just free strands, and it looks lovely.
That'd be really nice. Oh, I like that idea. £4.95. Why not? If you're inspired by Joe's design, then absolutely try us out today at £4.95 for genuine cultured pearls. It always blows my mind that, like, you know,
how long it takes to create. And
I know. And you can't even.
Someone's got to strand them, and
it's crazy. It's crazy. But where are we going? Sorry. I don't know. Just don't ask. Don't ask. Just talk amongst yourselves, please. I don't know where they are. Thanks, mate. Right, I've got some fire line. This is 15 yards of your £6, and I like taking these off. So with fire line, with the £6, that means that it will hold a weight of £6, right?
It's the breaking strength.
That's the breaking strength.
So if you were a fisherman and you've got your fish that's a bit bigger, it's going to break it. But anything up until that, it's great. £6 what I've been using for the demo tonight as well.
Oh, perfect. So if you got the kit, this is absolutely something that you can add on. It is. There's only 24 left. I'm so sorry. There's only 24 left. It is grey. It's more of a kind of. It's a very dark grey, isn't it? Like a charcoal. It's a lovely colour, but I guess you wouldn't see any of it on the design.
You don't see it; it just sort of disappears. It's brilliant stuff.
It's cool.
And it's a handy size, because if you go beading and you go to groups or clubs or your friends, you can put it in. It doesn't take up a huge amount of room.
That is lovely.
And you've got quite a bit of meterage on there to get a lot of beading done.
Absolutely, absolutely. 15 yards. I don't know what that is in. It probably says under here actually, but there's a sticker on. Thanks. £4.95. I'm just gonna. 15 yards. Does it say?
I don't think it says.
But it is in meters. 13 meters. Just over 13 meters. That's a lot. That's a lot. For £4.95. I like the idea that you say having like a little. We do like the little mini toolkits, you know, with the little to have your little mini collections if you just, you know, on the train or going
on holiday and you haven't got a lot of space, but you can still pack quite a bit of beading stash in there.
I like that. I like that. Do you do beading on holiday?
Yep.
You do?
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
Oh, does it really? Like everywhere?
Everywhere.
Where's the strangest place you've beaded?
Okay, can I say?
Where's the
But
strangest...
my husband would say in bed, because obviously the beads do kind of ping around a bit.
Okay.
The worst thing would be wire work in bed, because then you get bits of sharp things everywhere. But then the needles are pretty sharp when you lose them.
Oh my gosh,
so,
this
yes.
is like, sounds like a horror film.
If you're on holiday and you're having a nice relaxing lay-in, you can do a bit of beading, so it's ideal.
That is cute. Oh, where's the strangest place you've made jewellery? Send us a text. I bet we've never had that. Text JM Studio at the beginning of your text to 60777. Let us know the strangest place that you have made jewellery. Where is the strangest place that you've made jewellery or done any kind of crafting? We'd like to hear about that. Right. Do you want to hear about that? Everybody wants to hear about that.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah. Essentials threading pack, everybody. Always popular when we bring you this.
Well used.
It is well used.
It's that satisfying feeling when you take a new reel out and you take the protective cover off and it just goes...
Oh, but it wasn't me, it was like this in the pack. Oh. There we go. Are you going to sort it out, Adam? There he is. Bless his cotton socks.
Maybe sometime.
I need a hero. You haven't even looked at it. You've just given up already. Don't quit, Adam. Don't be a quitter. I've seen it, yeah.
But the pouches are very handy to keep your wire rolls in, because you can contain that and just pull the bit out you need to use.
Definitely. Or also a little sealy bag as well.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're getting in the Essentials Finding Kit. Of course, you are getting, or Essentials Threading Pack, should I say, 50 metres, which is 54 yards, of your silver coloured beading thread, which is 0.38 mil. You are getting, of course, 80 metres, or 87 yards, of your monofilament. And you are getting 6 metres of your clear elastic, which is 0.8 mil. Again, perfect for your stretches. Perfect. So, all three. Adam's are here. Oh, look, teamwork. Oh, you missed the teamwork. Joe was
Rescuing him.
rescuing Adam. You've put it back in the hole.
In the notch, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Adam. Well done. And now, are you going to...
Don't try skipping with it.
£2.95. That's brilliant. That is £2.95.
There's an awful lot there.
There's
it's going to go a long way.
loads. I think about what I paid just for Julie's elastic. That's a brilliant. That is. Good luck. Good luck. I love it when these come up. Right. Oh, is it start by? Oh, I haven't even showed this, Beck. We've got all the wire. 400 metres of wire in... Oh, is it all different colours in your 0.25? Ooh, nice. If you're a wire worker, this, or even if you're not, what a great way to be able to get this into your stash and try it out. It's coming up as a star buy right now. Welcome back to Jewellery. We haven't got anywhere, have you? It's been like 3 seconds. Come on, Emma. So each one of these is 100 metres. That is like 2 lengths of an Olympic-sized swimming pool. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not swimming it.
No. This is brilliant. You're getting, it says right there, but you're getting 100 metres, first of all, of your, it's all 0.25. So 100 meters of your champagne gold coloured silver plated copper wire. You are getting the rose gold. Again, 100 meters of the rose gold plated copper wire. Oh, copper, oh, that's nice. Then you've got, sorry, I was like, oh, it's plated with rose gold. Then you've got, that's genuine rose gold plated. That's amazing. You've then got your 100 meters of your silver plated copper wire. And finally, you have got your, that's different to what's on my graphics. Should it be gold or should it be, so you should have a gold.
Copper. That's copper.
Oh no. Oh, okay, my graphics are wrong. Yeah, my graphics are wrong. So we'll start again. Champagne gold, rose gold, silver and copper. There we go. Champagne gold, rose gold, silver and copper. Should be at £34.80. Absolutely. Fantastic. 100 metres.
It's going to go a long way.
It is. And your 0.25 when you're doing your wire work, that's all your detaily stuff, isn't it?
That's a real fine detail if you're doing your wire wrapping. You can also use it if you haven't got any, the gimp, the French gimp, when you're finishing off your necklaces, you can do a very, very fine coil. I didn't know that. It's yours today at £7.95. Are you having fun with that wire, Adam? Wow, £7.95. That's incredible. £7.95. That is less than £2 for 100 metres. Incredible. Incredible. I really like, I just think, and if you're, do you do much wire work? A little.
A little bit?
Yeah. I'm learning.
You're learning.
Yeah.
That's a great thing with JM though. You can learn, you know, every day there's something different. And every day with different designers, you know, you'll see something new and you'll be inspired every day by something different, which is brilliant.
You just want to have a go at everything. So
absolutely. And I would like to use these, you know, together and have that kind of...
twist them all together, couldn't you? It'd be lovely.
That'd be really nice. Loads of you on... Oh, I almost catapulted my tea everywhere then. Oh, my gosh. Can't take me anywhere, honestly. Hello, Angela, you've got yours. Oh, two Angelas. Angela in Northumberland, Angela in Cheshire, Colette's in Bristol, Manchester, Scotland. Lovely to see you as well. Andrea's there with us too. 0800 644 655. That's incredible value. Incredible value. Right, next up, I've got some kunzite. Ooh.
That would go very nice with my, yeah. That's what I need, one of those.
That's exactly what you need. We'll show that in just a second with Joe's Kyanite. But what I love about kunzite is, you know, the history, the story, you know, loads of cool people wore kunzite, right? Jackie Kennedy was given a beautiful kunzite ring by JFK, you know, and she, after he was assassinated, she didn't open it till after he was assassinated, and she had it for Christmas, and she wore that forever, like it was one of her most prized pieces. But we talk about this gemstone, the history of this gemstone is incredible. But what I love about this is I love the colour, because it's not pink, is it? It's got that wonderful,
it's subtle
lavender undertones to it, which I really love about this.
Yeah,
so
dusky and just calming, I think.
It is really pretty. I think it's a really wearable colour as well. This reminds, I don't know why, but this reminds me of kind of like Mother of the Bride, like that kind of colour palette. I don't know, my mum wore black to my sister's weddings. No, it wasn't just black, it was black and cream, and it was lovely. It was a lovely outfit. But sorry, Mum, if you're watching. I don't think she knows I'm on the telly today, so she's probably not watching. Whenever we go out, she's like, she's looking at hats. We go like, we love a bit of charity shopping, and there's a couple of like really nice charity shops that have loads of really cool hats. So we just walk around on a Saturday trying all the hats on. She keeps sending them to my other half. I've got a hat. He's like, nope. 200 carats of kunzite, gorgeous plain rounds. Yours today, £14.95 for kyanite. Sorry, for kunzite.
Yeah.
Can we show it with the kyanite? Because I love that.
I would like the two together. Yeah.
Ooh. It looks lovely, doesn't it? They work really beautifully together.
Yeah, it's on my list to buy.
Is it?
Yeah, certainly at that price.
Oh yeah, absolutely. £14.95. Incredible value. Absolutely. 0800 644 655. Again, it's got those real subtle colours to it, but it has, again, more of a purple tone to it than a red in terms of the pink, and that's what I love about this. It's really pretty. It's going to go with so many different gemstones. I love that with the kyanite. I think it'd be nice, again, you know, with something like howlite.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it with the kind of silvery veins of howlite, and I think it'll bring out more of those kind of silver tones.
Or the jade you had earlier, actually. I think the two would work well together.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? I'm looking at all the strands now. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think they're both calming.
That is lovely. 0800 644 655. Remember, you've got 1 p.m. until midnight tonight, and you've also got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can always send it back if it's not for you. Just gorgeous. 200 carats of your kunzite. Has anybody sent any texts in about strangest places that they've made jewellery that we can read on air?
No, perhaps they're too naughty.
Are they a bit risky? Are they all a bit risky? £14.95. Well done, Glamorgan. Well done, Bristol, Pembrokeshire, Lincolnshire, Lancashire. Nice to see you. Right, next up we've got I've got some multicoloured beryl for you. Love the feel of these. Have a touch, have a feel.
Look at that one.
Oh, it's beautiful. Just gorgeous. That'd be lovely with the kunzite as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they would.
Sorry, me and Joe are just like ogling at the strand. Beautiful peach hues that you've got here in your morganite, and also your pink morganites, your aquamarines. You've of course got your emeralds as well. You've got your beautiful goshenite there in your whites, and of course there are there we go, beautiful kind of heliodor there with the yellow tones that you've got coming through. I love this strand. I just want. Again, it reminds me of, you know, we were talking earlier about kind of beachy jewellery.
Yeah.
This reminds me of being, you know, I can imagine where all the beautiful people go on holiday, you know, like somewhere like Saint-Tropez, or, you know, and there's people walking around in like white linens with, you know, do you know what I mean? It's got that real glamorous kind of dress up to go to the beach, yeah, like do that in all kinds of, I don't get that at all, but but it is, it's like the, I don't know, it's like, it reminds me of...
It's your after holiday jewellery, when you're feeling relaxed and calm. Ooh. And you've had all that enjoyment, and that's something to remember your holiday by.
I like that. I like that a lot. How much is it, Beck? $24.95?
Cool.
No, $14.95. £14.95. Beautiful. I got some pink. See, all of these colours are going to go lovely together. I've got some pink opal now, and I like these. Oh, these are different. I've never seen these before.
Oh wow. Oh, they got flat bottoms.
They have got flat bottoms. Have a look at your pink opal. In these rounds, they say that they're drilled, plain drilled rounds, but wait. Turn them over. They're not.
No.
They're not rounds.
No, so that'd be great for rings, because you've got the drill hole for the security, and you've got the flat bottom against your skin.
Love
So
that.
it'll sit beautifully. Bead embroidery as well. Yeah, I do.
Oh, just, there you go. You get the gist.
the threading material's keeping it still.
I know. I'm just going to hold that there, but you get the gist. Yeah. I love that. You can see the flat bottoms there. You can see the flat bottoms. And then, of course, you've also got your, it's got loads of space beads on there as well.
Useful.
It is very useful. Gorgeous. What I love about Peruvian opal is, again, the glow that you get. For something that is very muted and very pastel in its colour, it's always still very bright in all of the Peruvian opals. You've still got that wonderful kind of brightness to it, even though it's pastel. Does that make any sense? You know what I mean with Peruvian opals though, right? That's what you kind of get from them. They're lovely. It's just such an unusual shape. I've never seen anything like this before.
No, it's great.
Very lovely. And it just opens up the door to so many other things, or things that you may be nervous about doing before. By having the drill hole and having that flat bottom, it gives you opportunity to maybe try something new.
You can try it.
Yeah, definitely. 1995. Fantastic. 0800 644 655.
It's a nice range of sizes too, isn't it?
They're lovely, yeah. They're 10 to 12 mil. So, lovely range of sizes. Good luck. I've just been sitting here picking threads off this. Right, let's do the Shush Emma. I've got some ultra suede, and do you know what? This would be lovely with the colours with the kit.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels lovely. I love a bit. I always wanted to do this.
It is. It's just.
Oh, feels so lovely. Have you used that on the back?
Yeah. So on one of the pendants I've done with the capuchon earlier, we've got the ultra suede on the back.
Ah, and I'll bring this one in.
So it's a tiny, tiny piece, but you could use either that green. Would go really nicely with it as well.
Really lovely. So ultra suede. Somebody's watching for the first time. What's ultra suede all about?
It just gives you a beautiful finish to the back of your jewellery, because obviously it wears against the skin, so you need it to be soft and comfortable. It's obviously got to put up with your body, perfumes and things like that, and it will deal with all that.
Wonderful. £4.95. Beautiful fern ultra suede. And what a great description, because that describes this perfectly, the colour of this particular shade of green.
If you're having a stressful day, just sit at home and stroke it.
Just stroke it. It's therapeutic. It's a bit like having a cat.
If you haven't got a cat, you have a piece of suede.
Oh, my poor cat. My poor cat, everybody.
Oh dear.
Something bit through her ear.
Oh.
Like literally straight through her ear. I dread to see whatever it was that bit through her ear, because, you know, it's probably in much worse state. You know, Buttons is a swan puncher. So I've told this story before, but she literally sat on the side of the canal and the swans all came up like getting in her face, and she just sat there like this. She sits like a bulldog, not like a pretty cat. She's like this, and just like punched the swan, and then they swam off. They were just not feeling that at all. But yes, I dread to think what the other cat or whatever creature it was, what damage has been done to them. But yeah, she was all like, oh, it was horrible. It was all like proper manky and everything. But she's been to the vets, and she's recovering well. Right. Bless her. Luckily, my next door neighbours are vets, so I've got vets on one side and police on the other side. So it's all good. But they're farm vets. But they said, oh yeah, it looks like they've just something to eat gone through her ear. But she was so well behaved. She went to the vets or to the hospital, and she was like, she didn't make any, she didn't meow or anything. She was like so well behaved and being prodded and poked and injected and stuff. Bless her. Ah, because she is lovely. She does punch swans, but she is lovely. Anyway, there you go. 8.5 inch squared on your. You just if you don't have a Buttons, you can just stroke the ultra suede. It's lovely. Oh, talking of beautiful greens, like literally I came in and I was like, I was like, Beck, what have we got tonight? She's like, wait until you see the peridot. I'm like, oh, I'm excited now. And do you know what? Let's be really straight. Like, as a producer, you see a lot of gemstones, right? A lot of jewellery making things as a producer, certainly if you're scheduling, you know, multiple times a week. So when the producer says to me, oh my gosh, wait till you see this strand, I'm usually like, oh wow, it must be really, really special. I want to show you this because it is very, very special. I adore the sparkle, the faceting on these rounds. They are spectacular. This is such a beautiful strand of peridot, and it's coming up for you on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 2.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 AM for our breakfast club. We'll be bringing you low prices, last chance to buy and end-of-line stock. Make sure you're watching because once the deals are gone, they're gone. Check out your Wall of Fame entries in this hour and be in with a chance to win £100 credit to your account. The Breakfast Club on Jewellery Maker. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back. Sorry, I was like doing stuff and then I'm like, I'll get back in vision quick. It's today's must-have. Thanks. I was like, which one is it? It's today's must-have. It is 45 carats of the most stunning, faceted, graduated peridot rounds. These are beautiful. Looking at the colour right now, I'm guessing these are from China. There we go. And the reason why I say that is just because of the vivacity of the colour and the clarity as well. So when we bring you peridot from China, there's various locations, but from this, I don't know 100%, but looking at this quality, I'm guessing that these are from Chiangmai. So basically, it is a volcano that is now extinct, and it's something called Heaven Lake. That's what it's called, and it's a massive lake which is over 3,000 meters high because it was a volcano and now it's a lake. And you look at pictures of it and there's a photo and it looks like there's all this grass all the way around, but then when you get up close and personal, it's actually like peridot sand. The whole thing is like glittering with peridot. Amazing. But obviously peridot forms the same way as a diamond in the Earth's mantle, so it gets pushed up through those kimberlite pipes, and that's why you often see them in volcanic locations. In Hawaii, there's a whole beach, a peridot beach in Hawaii as well, where the beach is all made of peridot. I've not been there, but I'd like to. It's on my list. It's on my list. And what's really famous about the Chinese variety of the peridot, it's up there with, you know, this and excuse me, the material from Pakistan is believed to be the premier location on the planet when it comes to peridot. And you can see, I mean, you don't have to listen to me getting all excited and because I could talk about it forever. You can see the quality. You don't have to know anything about gemstones to know that what you're looking at right now is spectacular. Beautiful clarity. I mean, it's incredible to me to think that, you know, this is formed, you know, similar way to a diamond in the kimberlite pipes. And yet, how often do you see an eye clean diamond? Very rarely. Often in peridot, you'll see black spots, you'll see carbon inclusions, which is very common, just because of the way that it forms and the journey that it gets on to be able to, you know, be part of our jewellery. I mean, it's incredible. But the glow is gorgeous. Again, really textbook. That wonderful, it's a very vibrant, very fresh, vivacious. I just love, I love the colour of peridot. It is zesty. That's a good word, Adam. That's a good word. You're better with words than you are with thread. But just lovely, really lovely. So 4 to 5 mil, and I love the faceting. It just adds so beautifully to it, and it's nice to have them in a round. You know, we see peridots often in, you know, nuggets or
rondelles.
Yeah, rondelles.
Yeah, the rounds are beautiful.
Gorgeous. What do you think when you see this?
I think they just look so stunning on their own. I wouldn't want to mix them with something else. I think it may be gold, but I tend to lean towards silver normally. But it's a bit of gold.
I think that'd be nice
because they keep it very simple.
They speak for themselves, don't they? I mean, you wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to dilute them. No.
It's a great word. Dilute them. We should be at £44.95. It's £1 a carat. We should be at £1 a carat. It's crazy. This quality peridot at £1 a carat. But we're going to slash that price. Gorgeous clarity, beautiful, vibrant colour. We're going to take it down to 66p per carat. How's that sound for you? It's crazy, isn't it? I just love that. Wow, $29.95, 45 carat in rounds as well. Yeah. You know, when we see the rondelles, you see the nuggets. You know, we see those, but to get them in a round is really special, and to have them faceted as well, just so beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to own those.
Yes,
definitely.
Me too. I think they'd be nice with the. Do you know what I think they'd be nice with? I think they'd be nice with the micro-faceted black spinel in between each of them.
Ooh. The ones I bought the other week with the saucer shape.
Saucer ones. Oh, that was on Friday, I think.
They were really nice.
Yeah. They'd be awesome. I want those. Beautiful.
break it, yeah, just break it nicely, but they wouldn't be overpowering for the green.
No. That'd be lovely. I'm going to put these against the neckline because I want you to really kind of get an idea of what they'll look like at the neckline. Oh wow.
Gorgeous.
It's so fresh, isn't it? That's what I love about peridot. It's unmistakable. There's very few other green gemstones that have this particular tone. Real fresh, zesty. It's lovely. Vibrancy. I love them. And at $29.95, don't forget you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can get these home. If they're not for you, of course, you can always send them back. And of course, 1 p.m. until midnight tonight. So if you've already purchased, oh my gosh, sorry, I just like stopped mid-sentence then because just blown away how every single one of these has been faceted so beautifully. The clarity is spot on, Adam, absolutely. It really, really is. I was saying this earlier, you know, to have something that has such incredible clarity. And let's be honest, you know, a lot of times if something doesn't have great clarity, then by putting the facets on the surface, it almost disguises it or gives you that element of sparkle without having to have that internal clarity. With this, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got that internal glow and that internal sparkle and brilliance, as well, of course, as all of the luster that you get from the faceting on the surface as well. $29.95, beautiful strand. Good luck, good luck. Right. Oh my gosh, we've got more peridot. Right. Oh, this is a game changer. Now, I'm like, now I could just put these in between. Beautiful faceted, micro-faceted. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Have a look at these. These are your faceted rondelles, 2x1 to 3x2 mil. Look how bright they are. They're so vibrant. Really beautiful.
Beautiful. Well, I was saying earlier about having the free strand bracelet with the pearls. That's another colour that would work well with that. And it's about the right size.
I like the stacking, like layering and stacking bracelets. I really like, with this kind of, it is very in vogue, isn't it? But you know, any of the micro-faceted or the 2 mils that we have, I think they're lovely, just kind of stacked. Beautiful. But again, you could use these as instead of space beads, couldn't you? Because they're the right size. And could you, I mean, you do a lot with seed beads and stuff. Could you introduce?
Yeah, you just, rather than use your seed bead at the end of like the tassels we did with the pines, you could have one of those instead. So then you've got that little bit extra sparkle going on.
Oh, I like that idea. £7.95. It's a long strand as well, 30 centimetres. That's a long strand. Look at the sparkle, look at the glow. What a gorgeous colour.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. 20 carats of your peridot, £7.95. Right, now we've got the micro-faceted. So that was the rondelles, but now we've got, oh my gosh, I want this. Right, there's only 23 of these. Wait till you see these. Oh my gosh, look at these. Look at this. Look at the micro-faceting on these are amazing. Absolutely incredible. This is sparkle-tastic. This is like red carpet ready. Ooh. Oh, they're so pretty. I think these would be lovely with the rose quartz we had earlier.
Yeah, lovely, nice and fresh.
Yes. Beautiful. Look, we've both gone, our tones completely changed in our voice as well. Looking at these, it's like, they're so lovely. So these are your micro-faceted, 2 mils, 30 centimetre strand, 8 carats. What I love about what we're showing you right now is you could, you know, mix the different shapes and sizes together and keep that kind of peridot theme, but have the different textures and use the size as a contrast rather than a different colour.
No, just the different textures would work beautifully.
Absolutely. £6.95, everybody. £6.95, 8 carats. For me, it always blows me away. I say this every time I'm here, but micro-faceting, it's mad to me to think that...
They're so tiny and someone's faceted each and every one multiple times.
Yeah.
How do you even hold one to facet? I don't know.
I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely. But yeah, again, with the kit that we've just had as well, it's just going to be a perfect addition if you got the kit. Or if you want to mix, a lot of people, you know, are starting to want to mix their seed beads and these microfaceted are perfect. Because what size would this be of a seed bead? Is this a...
You'd about the size 11 seed bead almost, yeah. But I think if you were using a seed bead as a spacer between the peridot, I'd use a size 15.
Oh yeah.
Which is the really tiny one. And that way your peridot still pops, but you space out each one so you can see all the way round the stone.
I like that idea. Good luck. Right, we've got some wheels next. Oh, these are ace as well.
Ah, nice. The colours.
They're so amazing. The vibrancy of the... And to think that it's 100% natural as well. That's always amazing to me with peridot, is that the colour that you get is 100% natural. There's no treatments. A lot of emeralds have been oiled. A lot of... Oh my gosh. They are really nice, aren't they? Are they really nice, are they, Adam?
Really nice.
Really nice. No, Adam, no.
A glow coming off of those.
They're onto my
side.
skin. It's incredible, isn't it? You really get a lot of glow with this particular shape. With the wheels, they're almost like they're like liquid. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's almost like they're liquid.
Is it because of the shape of them that makes the light go through it and then bounce back out that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're definitely getting the glow on your hand as they lay over the top.
It feels really lovely and it looks beautiful, and they just... this is actually my favourite strand, I think, so far. I just love the glow. And I love how much colour you've got from these as well. Oh, wow. I love Jewellery Maker. I love being here.
Where else?
It's nice, isn't it? It's like, I always say this, but it's like, it's a day out for me. I'm like, oh, I get to go to Jewellery Maker tonight. It's fun. I get to talk about gemstones and meet
see
lovely
all the
people.
sparkly things.
Yeah, and play with sparkly things, which is lovely. Oh. I get to play with sparkly things every day anyway, but it's nice to be here and to talk about it with like other people and not be sat in my office on my own talking to my gemstones. I don't do. Maybe I do. I just dropped something on the floor.
We'll find that later.
I've got Crazy Lace Agate. Love crazy. I love Crazy Lace Agate. I love these shapes. I love Crazy Lace Agate. I absolutely love it. I've just ordered some flames that have all been carved out of Crazy Lace Agate. They're so cool. Anyway, this shape's awesome though.
That's good fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
So look at the patterns on those.
I know, they're mad, aren't they? Crazy.
Crazy, indeed.
They are. Bonkers.
But just one of those in a choker. Just great fun, good size.
They're lovely. And if I flip them over, you see this one's got really, look at that one. That is cool, it's like a bird wing. I've got lots of those at the moment outside the back door, bird wings. That's all the buttons leave, she eats everything else. That and the crop. And this one, I love. No carcass, just wings. Just wings. That's cool. That one's like chocolate and caramel and cream and cappuccino. Wow, £9.95, under £10, Crazy Lace Agate. That's great. The demand for this gemstone at the moment is gone ridiculous. Oh, look at it up close. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Now you can see all of the detail that you've got. Look at that one. All of those beautiful lacy work that you've got. every single one of these. So versatile, isn't it, Agate? There's just so many different varieties and colours that you see within. I think it's so beautiful. So gorgeous.
They're all so different. Each and every one's unique.
They are. So you get this strand back home, and you might be, say, looking at that orange and red kind of one that's coming around now, a very kind of Carnelian-esque colours. You'll be able to create something that looks completely different to maybe with the silvers and the greys and stuff. Or this one, I mean, I think this would be nice.
I kind of see like Italy, the boot of Italy.
Yeah, I can see that as well. I can see that as well. Where did you say, sorry, Beth? Ooh.
Oh, these are lovely.
These are lovely. I've got this strand. I love the glow. This is your multicoloured quartz. In your plain rounds, they're 6mm. They're fun. I love them as they are. I just think it's a really lovely kind of fun strand. But again, you could also, take all of these off and separate them into different colours, couldn't you?
Yeah, that would be the first thing I do. And then I'd put them back in random. It's just the enjoyment of putting the colours together. Yeah.
Is that like a little, is it like a little therapeutic-y type thing?
Yeah, you just sit there and put them all and think, oh yeah, that's nice, and then put them all back together because you prefer them mixed. Just weird.
But you could buy 2 strands, couldn't you? And you could keep one as it is mixed.
Very true.
Yeah. Or what I would like to do, I would like to kind of, are they, hang on, bear with me just a second. No, they're not. They're not in any order. So I would still mix them up, but I'd put them in an order. So I'd have like red, yellow, green, blue, orange, red, yellow, green, blue, orange, or whatever. There's no orange ones, so maybe I wouldn't have the orange. Oh, there are some orange ones. Do you know what I mean, though? Yeah. So you've got that mix of colours, but it's more uniformed.
It's just a fun colour beads.
They're gorgeous. And at £5.95, what a lovely strand. What a lovely strand. So much fun. It's like a carnival in a strand, isn't it? Carnival.
Yes, party mode.
It is.
Yeah, a little stretchy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it would go with a lot of things, wouldn't it?
Be lovely. Perfect. Right, next up I've got... This is what I was talking about with the glow that you get from a blue opal. So it's very pastel in its colour, but at the same time it's very vibrant, if that makes sense. And some of these have got really unusual kind of patterns within them. This is awesome. So this is a blue opal from India. This is dyed. So white opal, I'm assuming, or an opal that had nuances of blue, but not a purity of colour all the way through. But what I love about this, the fact that it has been dyed, is that you've got from this end, you can see that there's more pastels, there's like white colours, there's these kind of seafoam greens into those kind of Santa Maria aquamarine colours. Is that weird? Can anybody else do that? So I've only met a handful of people that can do that. No. It's weird, isn't it, that? Can you do that at home? Let us know, send us a message in. I know, it's odd. But I like, it's like wading out into the ocean, isn't it? It's like when you see like a bird's eye view of the ocean and you can see where the colours are getting. Is everybody doing this now? They're doing both fingers, look. Is that weird? It is weird, isn't it? It's my party trick, that is. One of them. One of them. I'll show you another one in a minute. Oh, this one's with my tongue though. This is good. You're going to like this. Oh, Joe's running away. She's like, run away. It's okay. Oh my gosh. £6.95. Beautiful colours. Again, it's like, for me, this is holiday. What are you thinking about this?
It's the sea, isn't it? Yeah. I'm trying to find another word to describe it, not holiday, but it is.
It's aquacious.
Ooh.
Oh, someone can do that with all their fingers. I might be able to. I can. There you go. Who said? Cat. She says I can with all my fingers. Everybody always looks at me disgustedly. Oh, now we're getting some messages in, right? We ask you to message in about something nice, and then we're like, I can do it with most of them. She's a witch, Berna. 80 carats. Can you do this though, Kat? You ready? You ready? Okay. Here goes. Actually, I'll not get that close. Really have grey hair. Right, can you do this? Ready?
Can't.
No, don't do a close up. Nobody needs to. What about this? What about this? What about this? Ready? Ready? Watch. Goes upside down. Are you practicing in there?
I think they are.
Do you know how I learned to do that? Do you know how I learned? You'll only know this if you're of a certain age, but I learned how to do that because I watched somebody doing it on That's Life. Do you remember That's Life with Esther Ranson? It was like a... Come on, Joe. You can't be like... Do you not remember? No. Do you remember That's Life? It was a TV show with Esther Ranson. Well, none of you lot will remember because you're all too young. And it was on in the 80s and there was always something random. And there were people that were doing weird stuff with their tongue and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. And I practiced in the mirror for like years as a kid. And there you go. There you go. Now you know. A little insight into the world of Emma. Right. Let's move on. I've already moved on. I was doing things with my tongue back. I've already moved on.
Quick, let's have some more gemstones.
Can you not do that? Do you remember That's Life? Does anybody remember That's Life? Right. That's life. That's life. Right. Brazilian petrified wood. Do you know what I've just bought? I've just bought a Brazilian. No, it's not Brazilian. I've just bought a petrified wood bowl. It's so cool. I'm loving it. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. But here it is, Brazilian petrified wood. This is so cool because it's petrified wood. You've got all of these gorgeous neutral colours. I love the... Sorry, nobody's actually doing their job at the moment anymore. We're all trying to do things with our tongues. So, it's basically a fossil. So this is your petrified wood. There's all kinds of noises coming from the gallery now. You're being petrified. Oh, bless you. Bless you. It's very unisex, this. I like petrified wood with bronzite. I think it always looks lovely. I like to keep the kind of... it's nice with fossil coral. I like, different similar tones. Yeah. But, if you wanted to have it as a contrast, something like... Oh, I'm yeah. Maybe with the Amazonites in the kit that we had, or I don't know. What would you want to do with this?
Ooh, out of what we've got up there,
would it go with the Jade? Peridot? Yes, Adam, it does go with the Peridot. It'd be nice with the Jade as well, actually.
Yeah, those two are nice together.
Absolutely inspired by nature. Nature inspired by nature. £8.95. I think for gents stretches. Yep. As well, it's quite unisex, isn't it?
Yeah. I think because it's wood, I think I might like to mix it with some amber and some pearl because it's like the nature trail.
Yeah. Oh, I like that because it's in all
the cherry. Is it cherry amber? The dark.
Yeah. That'd be really lovely. That would. Yeah. That'd work well. I recently made had a commission bracelet, gents bracelet that I did with. I've totally forgot. Picture jasper, which is a similar kind of feel to this, with bronzite and with actually really dark garnet, really dark red garnet, and it worked so well. Oh, and tiger's eye, like the dye.
Earthy.
It was really earthy. I loved it. I might make one for myself. £8.95 for your petrified woods. Right, what's the star buy on? Oh, we got massive. Look at these. They're absolutely huge. These are Adam's favourite. This is your, my friend Gemma James would love these as well. This is your Woodland Jasper, 14mm, and it's coming up for you as a star buy right now. Oh, it's all gone a little bit crazy. It's okay, there's only 90 minutes left. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's star buy time. And these are big. 14mm in your Woodland Jasper. I mean, we had some Woodland Jasper. Oh, I haven't got it anymore. Some Woodland Jasper earlier. Do you know, that'd be nice with the petrified wood as well, though. Wouldn't it just be subtle and earthy? Some people don't like big bright colours, do they? Some people just
more muted, but they are colourful.
They are, and that's what I like about these. You've got that variety of colours, and there's some really different ones. I mean, you've got purples and golds and blues and greens and oranges and silvers. You've got all of the colours there, yet individually you're like, oh, that's a yellow, beautiful yellow jasper. That's a gorgeous, I'm trying to do this backwards. That's a gorgeous purple jasper, right? But when you see them all together, they just blend like a painting. Beautiful.
Gorgeous. So a nice stretchy bracelet.
Oh, that'd be chunky.
All around the neck, bit sort of Freddie Flintstone probably.
I was thinking that.
It'd be lovely. Little spaces just to separate them so you can see all the way round and see all the patination on there.
I think that'd be nice as well. You know, we talked earlier about having a longer necklace. Could you do them with maybe a rosary link in between and some chain and have like... Because that's something you could wear quite easily. You could wear that over the top of jeans and a top. You know, you could dress it up, you could dress it down. You know, lovely with a, you know, nice tan belt and some nice kind of tan flip-flops or something. Or
they're a nice size, actually. One in for earrings, just one on a drop either side. I think would be quite nice.
I like that. Or a little bit of chain.
Yeah, a little bit of chain for length, and then you've got the movement.
They're really pretty. Gorgeous. Massive size as well. At 14mm. Do you know what? We're going to do our lowest ever price on these. We should be at £19.95 for 470 carats. That is where we launched. We sold a lot of these at £19.95. A lot of people were happy there. I'm not surprised. It's a great price. But lowest price ever today, £12.95. That's absolutely bonkers. 470 carats, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8. There's 28, 29 on here. I love this colour palette, I really do. It's colourful, but it's not colourful.
It's not overpowering.
Beautiful. But you could, again, you know, you could take them off, you could have different, put all, like you like to do, Jo, you could separate them all into the colours and then put them back.
Yeah. Find a matching pair for your earrings and then a nice necklace with the rest of them.
Yeah.
And those bronze seed beads, I think, would look nicer spaces between them.
Oh, yeah, from the kit.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
And they would work really well.
They would, wouldn't they? They'd work really well.
Yes. A bit of shine, but it's still earthy.
Gorgeous. In fact, they'd go with everything in the kit.
True, yes.
They're the same, similar colour palette from the kit. Beautiful. Good luck. Oh, yes. I love, we've got 3 lots. Can I show the...
Wow.
We've got all of these. They're amazing. So have a look. Look, I mean, look at them from there. These are fun. God,
The light dancing off of them is amazing.
They'd be, do you know what? These would be really cool, like a wind chime or a sun catcher or something. They'd be so. I want to make one. Ooh, I've just been inspired. Thanks. So this is your check glass summer diamond beads. Yeah, it is. This is violet. I mean, it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. And what I particularly like about these, they're diamonds, but they've also got a little twist in them. So you're really starting to see a capture. You know, it really works well. It's all about the relationship between the light and the observer and the wearer. So you've got that movement that you've got. It's like, they're like liquid, aren't they?
It's like the colour is moving around inside.
It does. And I guess, I mean, you could put a different coloured threading material through there and get a completely different look. Something quite contrasting.
You should be able to see it.
Oh, it's really cool. Oh, they're brilliant.
Very good.
That's really good. £5.95. They're 60p each. That's amazing. I love these. I'm thinking, I really want to make I really want to make a
like you say, a sun catcher or a wind chime.
Yeah, something for the garden would be quite cool as well. My garden's this colour and kind of I think it's called rosemary. It's like lavender and rosemary on my fences.
Nice. That'd be pretty.
It would be pretty. I'm sure my other half would be thrilled. Something else for the garden. I've got so much stuff, honestly. He's like, you don't need to buy any more stuff for the garden. It's tiny, literally, and every square inch is like growing stuff. So my courgette has just done, this is like half the size of my garden. You should see my courgette plant, Adam. I know you like to do a bit of veggie growing. Oh, it's massive. It's as big as my cloche. Honestly. It's as big as, I've got a raised bed and I've got, it's the size, well, I took a picture, I'll show you a picture, I'll find a picture on my phone and I'll show you, it's as big as my cloche. What are we doing now? Jet, that's not this one, this is a different colour to jet. Let's do the jet. This is what happens Monday night on the Late Show, sorry. They're laughing at me. You've got to have thick skin to work here, you know. No, you haven't. Everybody's lovely, like genuine. It's lovely here, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, everyone's so nice.
They are, aren't they? You know, you usually you work somewhere and there's always one, isn't there? Right? And you know what? If there's not always one, it's probably you. So I'm like, I wonder if it's me. I wonder if I'm the one. Moments in reality. But I like this colour. This is your jet. But obviously, it's not, you know, jet black. Obviously. But I don't know, I like, this is, again, I'm quite into my blacks and greys and stuff, but it's just, I find this really interesting because you can still have that kind of, that black colour. Black is not a colour, it is a vision of darkness. But you can have that black colour.
Well, it's like an inky black going, and then you've got the moments of clear.
Yeah.
And the colour seems to move as you turn it.
It does.
It seems to move across.
It's like someone has almost like put a couple of droplets of ink into the water.
That's it.
It's so cool. Do you like these?
I do.
I like these too. £5.95, peeps. £5.95. One of these in a pendant, you know, on a...
Yeah, well, you've got the holes, you've got your wire work security, and you could have a swirl of wire work on the front.
You could. Do you know, you could as well. Do you know what? I like the gunmetal wire that we have as well, to keep with the darkness. Is it time to go home yet? Oh, The next colour's tangerine. I think that's a good analogy. I think, you know, I mentioned pink grapefruit earlier.
Yeah, that's more like it.
But, yeah, thanks, Jo.
Makes me think of goldfish.
Does it?
You know, when you've got a goldfish in a bowl and it turns and the colour shimmers across.
Oh. You might be able to actually make little.
You could make little
their
goldfish, couldn't
body
you?
out of that and
Little
put a
wild
little
goldfish with a towel.
Yeah. Running over the sea.
And you wouldn't have to worry about feeding it or going on holiday.
No.
Perfect.
Oh, have you ever had pet fish?
I've got koi. Yeah.
Oh, you have, haven't you? You were telling me last time.
They're quite big.
Yeah, you've got a big pond in
Quite a
the
big
garden.
pond. Yes, not a very big garden, but a big pond.
We've had a message in. Can you put it on my screen, please? It's from Susan. She says, if you can't curl your tongue, it's because you are missing the gene that allows you to do it. Honestly, it's down to your genetics. Oh. There we go. There you go. No, it is. It's you're missing a gene. What about me though? What about me? So I can curl.
You've
I
got
can curl my tongue.
excessive genes.
Yeah, and Adam can curl his tongue, but he can't do the squiggle. And Adam can curl his tongue, but he can't rotate. Maybe I have special extra genes.
On my drive home tonight, I'm going to be practising on it.
It'd be like that. Have I got it? The way to practice, if you curl your tongue, and then are you listening? Are you listening in the gallery? If you curl your tongue, and then you try to pull the middle bit back. Try and pull the middle bit, and use use that hot part of your mouth to practice. How many of you are doing this at home right now? You're glad you watched Jewellery Maker tonight, aren't you? Thanks, Susan. Thanks for your message, lovely. Mwah. It's nice to get messages in, isn't it? It's lovely. It is lovely. Right. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? See, I can't do that, Adam. Can you touch your nose? My friend Liz used to do that. I can do it if I do that. No, I'm going to have with lipstick all over my face. Botswana and agate. See, these are all like natural, like how I imagine the first, discovering.
Yeah, just walking along and finding them.
Well, it's quite beachy, isn't it? Like, I collect loads of stuff on them. Do you go collecting on the beach?
Yeah, I got bags of shells and stones.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that. That's not 9 o'clock yet, don't say anything.
Fossil shark's teeth from years ago when I used to go looking for those.
Oh, that's cool. Did you find those on the Jurassic coast?
They were Hampshire coast.
Oh, right.
So not far from Jurassic coast. But there's a particular beach that's very good for them coming up.
Oh, cool. Cool.
And they're still as sharp as I imagine they would be in a shark today, which is incredible.
That's really cool. They have like several rows of teeth, sharks do. It's quite cool. And they have 7 senses as well. I used to work for Sea Life, and I used to do the talks on the shark feeds and do talks on all the fish. I'm proper nature nerd. It's the best job I ever had. Honestly, it was amazing. It was so
Apart
good.
from this one.
I just got to talk. I mean, obviously not as good as this, but I just got to talk about fish and marine life all day, which was amazing. Yes, they have a 6. So, I'll talk more in a minute. But that's
Cool.
good. £4.95. They're such a lovely kind of
Just
river rock kind of. I don't know, river rock. When I lived in Colorado, I used to go find like little pebbles that were like lovely and smooth from the rivers and stuff. That's what these remind me of. But they're agate, £4.95. Beautiful.
all lovely little colours. Some are clear, some aren't. The patterns in them. It's our favourite one.
The pinky one.
Yeah. With the greys, it's lovely.
It is lovely, and it's got. It's like raspberry ripple, Adam. Let me just move it away from my bite. There we go. Lovely. Something got in the house. I don't know. I've been bitten to death. They're all over my arms and everything. It's living on the canal, you see. Did you not know I lived on the canal? Did you know I was getting a boat back? Right. Oh, I've been spoiling you with the agate tonight. Talking of the patterns, have a look at these. So again, your multicoloured agate. These are in your puffy ovals. Oh, I like that colour. It's like a plum, isn't it, that one? Fuchsia, would you say? Yeah, I think maybe it's because it's got the purple next to it, it's making it seem more purpley. Do you know what I mean? Fuchsia pink. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. It's like a snowflake inside. That's really awesome. I like these ones that are almost like perfect half and half. That's cool. Gorgeous, gorgeous golden hues. This is such a lovely strand. What does this kind of shape lend itself well to?
It's a good necklace shape. Because if you're interspersing them with a round gemstone as well, you get the nice textural shape.
Ooh. Would they work well as rings as well? Because you've got
yeah, they're not too big. You could get a ring.
I think that's
Laura
nice.
was making some pendants the other day where you especially had the agate with the bold pattern on one side and the plain solid on the other.
Nice.
And the wire work down the solid side was the fancy part. So
That's really cool.
so you could still see the nice pattern side, but you had the fancy wire work side as well.
That's a great idea, isn't it?
That looked lovely.
Oh, I like that. Do you watch a lot of JM when you're at home?
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, when I'm not at work, I'm watching JM.
At work.
Work.
Gorgeous.
But there's a good size for earrings as well.
They are, aren't they? They're lovely. That's so pretty. All of that kind of crackled effect that you've got. It's not lovely, isn't it? It's like everyone tells a different story. That's what I love about agate. I can, like, literally, I've got so much agate in my house. I've got my handles, my cupboard handles are agate. I've got a big slice of agate over my fire. Why is that funny?
The field of gravity is heavier in your location.
Absolutely.
Because of the
It's like
gemstones.
agate everywhere. Yeah, it's mad. Right. Ooh. Is this Miriam Jasper? Ooh. This is lovely. Have you seen this?
I've not got any. I want the patterns.
The
Yeah.
patterns are amazing. And I love that it's got quite sharp
Yeah.
edges rather than it being smoothed, if you know what I mean. Have a look at these. These are, for me, these would be so like autumn leaves.
Yeah. It's a good shape for a leaf, aren't they? And you could bead around them quite nicely as well.
And just to show you what I mean, that it hasn't been kind of rounded, you've got a real pronounced shape that you've got here. They're most definitely marquise, which is so lovely. I love this pattern and I love this colour as well.
Like a caramel swirl. But I don't know, peanut butter and caramel or something.
Oh, yes, sign me up. That's gorgeous.
Make a nice ice cream, wouldn't it?
They're so interesting.
Yeah, nice shape. Imagine sort of a surfer dude having
Yeah, that's
one.
what I was just thinking that.
It's definitely that sort of shape as well.
Yeah. I can imagine these like on a cord in a shop in Newquay or something.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine. £9.95. And you guaranteed 80 carats on this particular piece. You've got 6 of these. They're really awesome. They've almost got kind of wood feel to them, haven't they? Do you know, I've got some of the carved wooden beads that we have.
Nice.
I think that'd be quite cool.
Yeah. I think I might like to mix it with the mookaite as well.
Oh, yes.
Just because of the tones.
Yeah, that'd be gorgeous. £9.95. 0800 644 655. £10 note, everybody. I mean, you know what, even if you put them onto a piece of cord and you did have them as that kind of surfer, you know, market to the surfer kind of people, and even if you sold them for a tenner, you know, there's 60 quid there out of a tenner. £50 profit. Winning. I like that a lot.
Brilliant.
There is. Just on some leather cord, yes, Adam. Right, I've got some multicoloured pearls. I haven't seen multicoloured pearls for ages. No. What a cool strand. So you've got blues, pinks, oranges, greens, purple. Have a look. I mean, what colour can't you see? Take a look at these. And they're all different shapes as well. So you've got multicolours and multi-shapes on this strand. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So you've got beautiful, vibrant kind of cerise pinks that you've got there. Lovely lavender and kind of wisteria purple colours. You've got this one this is almost like a chrome dioxide green, isn't it? That one, that's lovely. This one's like a kind of burnt orange, almost like a Madeira citrine kind of colour that you've got. I love this silvery purples and blues that you've got here. Should we have a look along the whole thing, shall we? And that is, look at this little button one at the end. That's a dusty, oh man, that's a wrestler. Dusky Rose, thank you. Not Dusty Roads, Dusky Roads. No, Rose. You've got this wonderful, I mean, that cerulean blue is beautiful. That's got kind of beautiful pinks and greens, purples and greens, almost like
mauve, isn't it, I suppose.
That reminds me of like taffeta, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean when they've got that kind of two-tone colour in the taffeta? Got those champagnes, those ivories, silvers. You've got these little diddy ones as well. I mean, ooh, that one. Oh wow, that's cool. I love this shape. That's so pretty. I'd like that in a ring. Be lovely. Oh, look at that one. There's like a berry hue that you've got there. These are really interesting.
Yeah, I think I'd have them as a stretchy actually, but string them back on the order they are. Otherwise, you'd spend too long trying to rearrange it. And the fact that they are so mixed. It's lovely.
It is lovely. £6.95. I like the name as well, Pearl Pick-a-Mix. That's quite cool. Is Pick-a-Mix still a thing? Is it? Don't they all have
cinemas?
I
think.
Okay. Yeah, cinemas. Yeah. Wait. Oh yes. I like that shop. Bit Pick-a-Mix. And get them in a tub, don't you? Then, and you put the lid on. And, oh, I haven't had a Pick-a-Mix for ages. When we were kids, it was the thing, wasn't it? Pick-a-Mix. I used to go over to my local, like it was my local off-license Nobbies, right? And I'd have an amazing guy, bless his soul. And I'd get a video. I'd get a video for like 50p or something. And they used to have the little on loan. I'd be gutted. I'd go in. I'm like, I want that one on. It's got a little tag on it. It's on loan. And then they'd get annoyed if you didn't rewind it back when you sent the video back in. And have a Pick-a-Mix and a video.
Oh.
And anything to drink? Yeah, like just probably some squash or something. I wasn't really fussed about buying drinks. It was like I just wanted a Pick-a-Mix. And you used to be able to buy little teddies for half a p.
A little jelly.
Oh, hey, Was it? What, did you have to? Was it you I was working with, Beck, that had to Google that there was half peas? Right, these have just arrived. We get 2 jelly teddy bears for a penny when there was no more half peas. There was a half p coin. There was. There was a half p coin. There was an 8.
They're like £1 notes. I mean,
Yeah,
£1 notes.
£1 notes.
It's a thing.
Honestly,
looking puzzled
everybody's
now.
really confused. It's like I've just asked them what the circumference of the Earth is or something. Everyone's like, oh no, right. We've got some turquoise cabochons.
Oh, look.
They're amazing. They're amazing. I'm going to pop them on the board. These are amazing. So you, oh thanks Adam. So you're guaranteed 142 carats in your multi-shape cabochon assortment. I love that we've got some really big statement pieces, but also some more cute pieces as well. This is a lovely set, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Again, so many pieces, strands that we've bought you. It'd be gorgeous with the woodland jasper. I think it'd be gorgeous with the petrified wood that we bought you as well. I love these. I love these.
Be lovely on a bit of bead embroidery. Some of these shapes and bead round them.
Oh yes.
A real focal piece.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Are you doing research online of? They'd be lovely. They'd be lovely with that colour seed beads. But what I love about this particular, where's the, oh, this is from Tibet. Do you want to know a story about Tibetan turquoise? It's really cool. So I'm going to tell you anyway, whether you do or not, right? It's not like the cat story. It's not like my story about my courgettes. It's about Tibetan turquoise. So when they, there was like, before they were really allowed to kind of sell the turquoise from Tibet, the guys, because obviously there's loads of mountains and there is yaks, right? You know, yaks, right? So yaks, that's actually sign language for cow, I think. But they would feed their yaks, and they would actually, the yak farmers were allowed to take their yaks across the border. So they would go across the border and there'd be like security and stuff, but what they would do is they'd actually make beads, and they'd actually put the Tibetan turquoise beads over the yaks, send them across the border, and then nobody would suspect anything, and then they could sell their turquoise then, before they weren't allowed to sell them. And yak's milk's pink, isn't it? Is yak's milk pink? I don't know. Is that a fact? Are you? Let's get on to internet. I don't know. I think it might be, or it might just be an urban myth. It was something that I used to say before the internet, so you could say anything then, couldn't you? So, prove it. Oh, when... Ooh. Anyway, that's really cheap for turquoise, for Tibetan turquoise, with these sizes as well. Gorgeous. And it's completely 100% natural as well, which it traditionally usually is when we get it from Tibet. And you get the different coloured banding. So you've got the, you know, traditional kind of blue turquoise is blended with some of the more greens that come through. And I love the webbing that you get in your Tibetan turquoise. There's gorgeous kind of chocolate hues. That piece is just like, it's like a work of art, isn't it? Beautiful. £29.95 for 142 carats. It's amazing.
Very pretty.
It's beautiful.
And a good size mixture.
It is a good size mixture. Right. On the other side of the break, we've got this. Is it the last hour already? Blimey neck. We've got the second. Oh my gosh, the second. Do you want to have a nosy? Can we have a little sneaky peek? How pretty is this? Oh my gosh, Joe, they're amazing.
Pretty in pink.
Pretty in pink. Is that the name of the kit? I don't know.
Ballet slippers.
Ballet slipper. Ah. Ah. So the kit is coming up on the other side of this. Joe's got her second demo. We've got some more great deals. We've got what? Oh, we got Thulite as well, straight after the break, all the way from Norway. Excited about this. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you here too.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Fairhurst. I've been beading since the early 1990s. I joined the Beadworkers Guild as soon as it was conceived, and I've been beading and teaching ever since. I was a craft fair groupie in my younger days, and one day I came across somebody who was selling made necklaces that were made with beads of various shapes and sizes. And to cut a long story short, I bought one and went home and thought, I can do that. So I went investigating how I could do that, and the rest is history, so to speak. I draw my inspiration from all avenues. Nature is a great source because you've got lots of shapes, textures, colour combinations. But I'm the lady that goes to museums and takes pictures of the brass bits on the stairs and the toilet floors and anywhere there's patterns and design. I love Swarovski crystals, but my favourite bead has to be the humble seed bead, because that's where it all started and you can't do much without the seed bead. Which piece of work am I most proud of? The most popular ones have been my thistle scissor fob, my wisteria lariat, and my, not so much most popular with other people, but my portrait of Alan Turing is one of my favourites. What I love about beading is the people I meet, as well as the beading itself. I've made so many friends from all over the world. It's a great world to be in.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's the last hour of the late show. I hope you've all had a wonderful evening so far tonight. We've got some fantastic deals. We've saved some of the best till last, so make sure you stay with us. Before we get onto the kit, we're going to be we're bringing to you right now some beautiful Thulite. So I'm just going to move this over a mosey. This is an incredible gemstone. It's all the way from Norway. And what I particularly love about Thulite is the blend of, I always say it's like raspberries and cream. Does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good, does it? Oh, I'd like some raspberries and cream. That would be lovely. It is very summery, isn't it? Oh, I finally got some strawberries on my plant, finally. So you've got the most gorgeous blend. And I think this is kind of grown-up pink, don't you?
Yeah, sophisticated.
It is. That's us all over, isn't it, Nat?
Absolutely. Who would doubt it?
Yeah. Obs. And I love this cushion shape you've got as well. It really, the great thing with Thulite, I mean, you can find it in all different shapes and sizes, but when you've got this kind of cushion shape that you can see right now, you've got more of a surface area as well. So you can see, you get so much more of that pattern than you would on, say, a round or rondelle or something like that, because you've got that flat surface area to really see the beautiful blend of colours that you've got there and the beautiful patterning that you've got within. It's gorgeous. And it's so lovely. So lovely. You know, unique to Norway. It is a gemstone that I've seen sold for a lot of money. You're thinking of going to Norway? Ah, it's lovely. It's lovely. You like to cruise, don't you? You should do like yeah, do a Baltic cruise or a Scandinavian cruise. So pretty. You've almost got kind of mauve colours in some of these as well. What would you want to do with this, Jo? This strand?
I think it's calling out to be rings, definitely. You can pick one or two of your favourites. And you could just have one on a single drop from a necklace as well, just to show it off. I don't think I'd strand them all together. I'd want to separate them.
No, I think, because each one's so individual, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'd want them to speak, you know, I mean, it does look lovely because you've got the space of beads in between as well, but I think the same. Or, you know, if I was going to keep them all together, maybe in a bracelet or something like that.
Yeah.
Because of the shape as well, it sits
shows
so
them off
lovely.
nicely.
It does. Beautiful. Some of the, I know it's some rose gold spacer beads maybe. I'm looking at the kit now going, oh, that'd be nice. That'd be lovely. I don't know. I really like these. I think they'd be lovely, like you say, perfect in rings.
Yes, good shape, good size.
And I love the colour of these. Like you say, it's a sophisticated pink. It's a grown-up pink, and it's quite muted as well. So again, if you're somebody that doesn't wear really bright colours, it's a great way of being able to add that into your wardrobe without it being too kind of in your face.
I just wondered the blue and white agate, frosted agate.
I was just
we had
looking at
earlier,
that as well.
because it might pick up the greys that you can see.
Oh, that works really well. Yeah, that does pick out. Or maybe as well, some of the grey tones from the Botswana and agate that we've had. That would be nice. I've got some Botswana and agate rounds.
If you wanted a bit of luxury or rubies with that colour combo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you missed the Magok ruby, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect. Check on the web. Check on the web.
Yeah, I'd like to put those together.
Yeah, that's a match made in heaven, isn't it, that? Beautiful.
Very lavish, but
It is lavish.
it's worth it.
Absolutely. If you can't treat yourself, who can you treat? Yeah. Oh my gosh. £11.95.
Oh, that's good.
That's very good. I mean, do your research, have a look, see if you can find Thulite. It's quite difficult to find because of obviously not being everywhere in the world, like a lot of other gemstones. And when you do, particularly you'll find it on very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Specialist shops. But also on a couple of different kind of TV channels I've seen it as well. But not £11.95 for all of that carat weight. I'm just thinking.
You might get the little one on the end.
Yeah, exactly, right? £11.95. I like that little one though, that's cute.
Make a lovely little ring.
It would make a lovely little ring. Oh look, and it's got the little spacer beads on either side.
Okay. Perfect.
That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Good luck. Right, well done Tracy, Carol, Eileen, Jane, Terry. Terry in New Mexico, lovely to see you. Oh, Terry used to shop from me when I worked on an American channel. So, you're lovely. Right, so I like how you've put this in a little heart shape. It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
Feeling the love.
Love, love, love. So the kit, this is incredible. Look at these rose quartz. They're amazing.
They're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous, aren't they?
The facet shows them off lovely.
They're beautiful. This is your ballet slipper kit, including your watermelon Luna. In fact, should we have a walk through everything that we've got in the kit?
There's loads.
This is so gem heavy and so everything heavy. Incredible. I've got to start with these because this is like my favourite. I love, love, love all of the faceting that you've got on this beautiful, almost like a checkerboard faceting that you've got here. So this is your rose quartz. They're 12mm. They're your faceted rounds, 360 carats on this 38cm strand. They're really pretty. I love what you've done. Next up, we've also got the rose quartz, but this time in the long teeth. I've got a long, no I haven't. I was going to show you my long teeth. 400 carats. Gorgeous. They're 5 by 8 to 7 by 26mm. You've then got as well your rose quartz tubes. So many different shapes. I love that when you mix different shapes of the same gemstones, and we'll see that shortly, but beautiful.
I've not worked with tubes before. They're brilliant fun.
Really? Is it first time with tubes?
It is.
Ah, I love that. I love that we challenge, you know, the guest designers as well. You know, we send you stuff that you've not worked with before. Make something.
It's a
Make
complete
it pretty.
surprise when it arrives.
That's so cool. And how long do you have for your kits traditionally?
About a week and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around there, depending on when it arrives and when you've got to get bits back.
Awesome. And then finally, you've got your rounds, which I believe these are these 4mm?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Oh, they're not on my. Oh yeah, they are 4mm. They are 4mm. Yep. Gorgeous. And then there's all kinds of stuff. Then we've also got
the Luna cabs.
Luna cabs.
Pretty.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
The watermelon. Yeah.
It's a lovely. I love that metallic that you've got there.
Shine that comes off of those.
Beautiful. You've then also got your. Are there any seed beads in this kit? Then my graphics. I'm reading. That's why I stumbled then, because I was reading like, oh, where are the seed beads? There. Anyway, there aren't. But you've got your head pins. There we go. You've got the most. Did you have seed beads? You did.
But I didn't use many, so it won't matter.
Okay. You've got your rose gold plated sterling silver head pins. These are 22 gauge, 30mm. You're getting 30 of these, a lot of these. You do get the seed beads, they're just not out. Okay, perfect. Yes, you've got your silver lined silver seed beads, they're your 8-Os.
Just like those.
Thank you. And you're also getting these as well. They're gorgeous.
Pretty.
Thanks, Joe. I'm glad
You're welcome.
there's so much in this kit.
There's so much in there.
I'm just going to keep these here a sec.
Please.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of rose quartz. You've got your Luna cabs as well, and you are getting 6 of those. Then you've also got 30 head pins, and these seem more heavy duty than what They seem
I think
sturdier.
it's because of the rose gold plating on the sterling silver.
over
I
the
think
top,
it must
yeah.
be
Gorgeous.
good and strong.
And you've got your seed beads as well. So this is your ballet slipper. 65 is brilliant value. So that's what you'd be paying if everything was individual. Kit price for you today, £37.95. That's a big saving, isn't it?
Massive. There's so many gemstones in here.
Amazing. I love this that you've made. That is so cool.
Different way of using the tubes.
That is I've never seen tubes used like that before.
Oops.
I like that a lot. Oh, that's very me. And I like that lunar cab in there. That's awesome.
Are you liking the star pendant?
I'm loving the star pendant. Absolutely. It's gorgeous. Kind of pentagram shape that you've got there. Perfect. So, what are you going to be demoing for us?
Well,
oh my gosh, you've made loads, Jo.
There's a couple of bracelets, and just the 4mm rose quartz on their own with the seed beads spacers that you can see at the moment.
Beautiful.
It's a very simple bracelet, but it would be very wearable. It's just a nice size.
I like that a lot. I made my mum a rose quartz bracelet for her birthday. What was it? For Mother's Day, and she loves that. But that's gorgeous. I would never think to use seed beads as spacer beads, and now I'm totally going to do
They're
it.
brilliant for that. Yeah.
Gorgeous. So what are you going to demo for us?
So, as you like stars, we'll stick with the star and the tubes. So I have used my own wire on this way of joining it all together. So I'm using a 0.6, and this is to keep all the tubes together, and it will also form our sort of bezel.
Okay.
Loosely form a bezel. So I'm cutting off about 30 centimetres. I think it's about the board size. All we're going to do is thread all our 5 tube beads, and I have gone through the strand and picked the ones that are, because they're pretty good on shape, all of them, and these ones just happen to be sort of quite closely matched in size and width.
Perfect.
So we've got all our 5 beads on here, and I'm just going to pinch them in a little bit until we get to a point where we've got our 5-sided pentagon. Okay, and then just twist the top to keep them all together. So just 2 twists is fine to keep it in place. Okay, now our little lunar cab is just going to sit in there. So now I'm going to use the 0.4 wire, and I'm going to cut off about 50 centimetres roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be a little bit longer than that, but I shouldn't use all of it.
That's all right. And why the 0.4?
Because it's not having to do too much structural work, it's just to look at. If you go thicker, you hide more of the cabochon effectively, and it's not gaining you any strength anywhere.
Cool.
So I'm just going to take the top end of the short piece of the 0.4 and just wrap it round a couple of goes to keep it still.
Yep.
And then you've got something to hold on to as well. Okay, now this is quite flexible at this point. So to make the star, you're going to go from one point to another point, but you're going to miss one section each time.
Okay.
And for the first one, I'm going to go over the top. I'm going to cut this wire a bit because I'm going to poke someone in the eye otherwise. So it's laying over the top of the first wire. You're going to wrap around underneath and come back up. And then you're just going to roll that across the top so it holds the shape there. Then when you come, remember to put your cab in before you do the next bit. Obviously it's not going to sit perfectly in there at the moment because you're building a framework for it. Your wire is then going to wrap around underneath, and we're going to take it to another point of the pentagon, but a different one from where you started, otherwise the pattern doesn't work all the way round, as I found out. Okay, so now we've done the back piece, we've got one strip going across here. We're working back on the front. So you've wrapped around that wire that holds the tube beads together so it stays put. You're now going to take your wire across to another section of your pentagon. And at the moment it's a bit fiddly because the cabochon's trying to slide around. Take your wire back up through and gently pull it round. So you don't want to pull it too hard because you will pull your pentagon out of shape as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we've now got 2 wires across our cab and it's starting to hold its shape. Again, cross over the back to another part of the pentagon you haven't been to yet, and slowly pull your wire around and it just starts to lock into place. So we've got 2 on the back now, 2 on the front, and again you're going to take your wire across. I'm going to go to this one this time. Obviously when you're at home you can actually do this quite quickly. And you see we can start building up the star shape now. So back over, and again you're using another section that you haven't been to before. Wrap it round. So you go between your tube beads every time. Back to the front, another section.
Oh wow.
It's nearly there. A little bit more. Okay. And it's just, each time just work out which point you need to go to. So around the top. For this one I'm just going to wrap around the 3 wires I've got up the top and then back through. And it'll help hold your structure here for later. And here we are, we're on the last one now. Back down to last point, around the tube beads, make your wire go where you want it to go. Okay, so our star on the front's now complete.
That's so cool.
We've got the last one to go and it all works out nicely. So I've gone through there, I'm just going to wrap that round there.
Oh wow.
A couple of times, and once you're happy with that just snip that extra bit off. And you can see I've got about 10 centimetres left of that 50 centimetres, but it's nice to have a bit extra to play with.
Yeah, you'd rather be looking at it
than trying
looking
to
for
squeeze the last little knot round and you haven't quite got enough. Okay, so now we've got our star pendant shape and you can bring it up. Now on this one I've added a little row of seed beads as well in here, and I've used the 0.4 that we had left over at the start. I'm also going to lose this piece of 0.6 as well now because that's done its job now. Okay, and just thread on. I think I threaded 6 seed beads on for this point. It's just to add like a little rondelle, I suppose, of sparkle.
That's lovely.
So we've got 6, and I'm just going to wrap around. Sorry, my fingers are probably right in your way now.
No, it's lovely. They match the kit as well.
Gold nail varnish.
It looks a bit.
So it's all planned, you know.
No, I wouldn't expect anything less, Jo.
Okay. So once you're happy that that's staying in place, you can remove that last piece of 0.4. Take it away. There we go. And now, just to tie in with other designs I've done, 1 seed bead, one of the 0.4, 4 mil, sorry, 4 mil round, and then another seed bead. And that just ties in your design.
Beautiful.
Okay, round nose pliers. So we're at this point here, and you're just going to do your wrap loop. So bend 90 degrees, move your pliers round, wire all the way over the top, relocate your pliers, and then give it a couple of twists, and 2-3 twists is absolutely fine. Take your wire off, pinch it in so you haven't got any sharp pieces sticking up. You don't want to catch your skin. And then you have another little pendant. And I thought, rather than just make another pair of earrings, I'd make another, because I had plenty of gemstones left, strangely enough.
And there's a lot of gemstones in this
With all
kit.
those gemstones, so I've just added a little jump ring. I've made the little bell with the piece of 0.6 wire. So I'm just going to add that onto there. Add our little pendant that we've just made.
Oh.
Get hold of that jump ring. It's trying to run off. And we're nearly there. She says, as it jumps off again.
Oh, I know, right. Live television.
Yeah, terrible thing.
And then everything's backwards as well when you're looking at it in the camera and stuff.
They say that about what was it, the dancer Fred Astaire and
Ginger Rogers.
Ginger Rogers, that she had to do everything backwards and in high heels. Or
Yeah,
some such.
absolutely.
Yeah, because they jump around all over the place. Good name for a jump ring. Okay, so let's get it the right way around. So if you've got a little pendant and you've used it, rather than just have earrings all the time, which I like to do anyway, but you've got a nice little, using up some more of the rose quartz.
That's
There
awesome.
were so many in that kit, they're going to go a long way.
I mean, there's tons.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you've
And it's
made,
just-
what, 5 pieces?
Yep.
And I've
Oh,
just...
six.
6 pieces.
Seven.
Yep,
Yeah.
7. I've
There's
seen how much you've got left.
Another then, I could do another earring. Or I could do another sort of choker with that on. Yeah.
So, I mean, you can make so much. And that necklace on the far side is really gem heavy, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There's a lot on there.
It's beautiful.
I quite fancy the layering, the different
I like
textures and shapes.
It looks, from a distance, it almost looks a little bit kind of in the same design as like a Peter Pan type collar, but obviously not when you look at it close up, but from
No.
a distance. I love that layered look that you've got there.
Yeah, it was just interesting the way the different shapes work together. And
Yeah.
even though you've got the same colours, obviously, with the rose quartz, they have their own character when they're sat next to each other. But these tubes are brilliant. Yeah,
They're fun, aren't
definitely
they?
buy some more tubes.
I've
Good
never
fun.
seen anybody do anything like that with tubes before.
Well, I wasn't sure what I was going to do when I first opened the kit. You never know.
So cool. That is so cool. Oh, I love that about Jewellery Maker. Joe, everybody! Yay!
Thank you.
Woohoo! What gorgeous, so much in that kit. $37.95 minus 2 head pins. No, they're back now.
They're back.
Right, next up, let's do. What have we got? Spessartite garnet. Right. Oh my gosh. I've been to a spessartite garnet mine. So when I was in Tanzania, and I was actually talking about it on the break, which is weird because there's a book down here and I took the front picture for it. But when I was in Tanzania, went to Tanzanite mine and then flew from Arusha to Loliondo and stayed in a hospital there, which was weird. Like we slept in the hospital. It was like for students, like learning for medical students. And then on this journey to the mine, and it was absolutely insane. I literally it was so cool. The Maasai had like cooked this goat for us, and it was so cool. And then like got to one of the most breathtaking scenes I've ever seen. So it's a top secret location. We weren't allowed to know exactly where the mine was, but you get there and literally the whole of the ground is orange and sparkling with mica. How on earth are you going to find, this spessartite garnet? And this is more than likely from the mine, because this is from Tanzania. So I can say I've like been to this mine, which is amazing. But literally, we spent ages. I found a tiny, tiny, tiny little piece, and that was it. But this quality, oh my gosh, it is literally like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I wonder if I can show you a picture. 0800 644 655. Beautiful, vibrant, natural, and that's the great thing with spessartite garnet is you've got that natural colour. That is, when we look at garnet, you've got those sunshiny, beautiful, warm colours. But most of the time when we see garnet, we know that it is completely 100% natural, which is super cool. I want to see if I can find you a photo. But this is 38 centimetres, and again, one of the most spectacular and beautiful natural garnets that you can find. I mean, there's very few gemstones out there that have this incredible colour, this beautiful, vivacious, incredible colour. Right, I found the album, so bear with me and I shall show you a picture in just a moment of me actually trying to find this gemstone. Okay, so let me just check the photos a second. So this is what I found. Don't know how well you can see this. That's what I found. But it wasn't gem quality. It was glowing, it was lovely, but that's it. Tiny, tiny, tiny. But the ground is literally, I'll see if I can find, so you get an idea. The ground is the same colour as the spessartite garnet. Hope you don't mind me showing you these pictures. I don't know how well you can see the orange ground there. And it's all sparkling because you've got so much mica. There's just like layers and layers and layers of mica everywhere. So you think you found, like every 3 seconds you think you found, found one. Oh no, it's just dirty mica. It was pretty amazing, an absolutely spectacular experience. And we're literally just talking about this in the break, so I'm so glad I could be able to offer this to you today. And just to give you an idea, like literally the drop off, it was like these big kind of, I don't know, it just climbed down this hill, and then there was just this huge drop off and just these beautiful green. That's me. Bit thinner, bit younger. Awesome. Brown hair. That's quite cool. I just wanted to share those with you. You can follow me on Facebook, Emma Louise Dyson, and I have my business page as well, which is also where I share when I'm going to be going live on Jewellery Maker as well, which is called a Rock Chick. And I've got pictures actually on there of some of my travels to mines and all kinds of places. So £59.95 for this quality of spessartite garnet, this beautiful clarity, this wonderful warm glow that you've got, this exceptional I mean, look at the sparkle. And because garnet has the same crystal structure as diamond, you can see the sparkle that you get from this incredible, it's a beautiful strand, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's marmalade.
Marmalade.
It's a good word to describe it.
Yes.
It's just gorgeous.
Spectacular. Oh my gosh, we're not stopping at £59.95. It is a premier strand, 18 centimetres, 2x1 to 5x2 mil. Just, oh wow.
Wow, yeah.
For the clarity that you're getting, for the colour that you're getting, for the quality that you're getting, the sparkle is just outstanding, absolutely beautiful. Hope you don't mind me just sharing a couple of those pictures there. Just being there and knowing how difficult it is. We were there for hours and none of us found, I mean, there was like 5 of us there and none of us for hours and hours found anything remotely that could have been cut into a strand like this.
It's nice to see pictures because it gives you a feeling for it.
It's lovely, isn't it? 0800 644 655. Ooh, I've got some amethyst. First time we've had amethyst tonight. So, these are really lovely.
Go with that kit.
It would go with the kit, and I like it go with the rounds with the faceting.
Yeah.
They'd be good. Let me show them and then I'll bring this in. They are deep and rich and decadent. That colour is phenomenal. It's absolutely beautiful. But then from the kit, I'd like those alternated. It's beautiful. In fact, any of the pieces from the kit, or have the little smaller ones kind of in between.
Yeah.
I mean,
all the small ones, those, and then the big ones underneath, so you've got the multi-layer again.
Oh, I like that. I'm liking the multi-layering. Beautiful. So this is 162 carats of amethyst. It's Brazilian. I would have said that this is Zambian, but it's not. It's Brazilian. You've got the most really, it's luxurious, isn't it, this colour?
Rich.
It is rich. Chocolate box purple.
Yes.
And again, the subtlety of the faceting that you've got here is so lovely. Oh, 800, 644, 655. Wow. £8 and 95 pence. £8 and 95 pence. So 162 carats of amethyst. It's always incredible to me. Again, the price points are amazing. I'm looking at some of the rose gold as well, and I'm like, oh, it'd be nice with rose gold too.
Yeah. It's always a tricky one, what colour metals to go, isn't it?
Yeah, but yellow gold as well. I always find yellow gold with amethyst has that real kind of regal quality to it. I don't know, I know this might sound weird, but I always imagine like the Queen on her throne having a purple velvet cushion with like gold silk tassels or something. Yes. Do you know what I mean? I just imagine that. I don't know where that's come from, but
wealthy, rich.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't,
yeah.
It's purple
so
and
seductive, but that's not quite what I mean. But you know, it's a rich colour, it draws you in.
It really does. Adam liked that description.
He did.
He did. Bless his socks. Lovely. Good luck. Right. Next up, we've got. Ooh. We've got snakeskin jasper. Oh, it's gone. I was going to get. Do you know what I was going to go for then? I was like, oh, it's not there anymore.
Petrified wood.
Yeah, and also the blue, frosty, feely blue thing
Mm.
that we had earlier. That was lovely. That would be lovely as well with this. With your snakeskin jasper, of course, you have all of these beautiful, subtle. Again, it's that colour palette. That subtle colour palette. It's really pretty with the blues, the greens, the patterns that you've got as well. You'll probably see those better if on the recording. I just love. Everyone tells a story. Every piece is, look at that one, look at an eye. But you can see again that kind of snakeskin patterns that you get there on the surface. You can see when you look at it close. I mean, some of these are like sand in the ocean. That's what they remind me of.
It's like photos from the satellite, isn't it, of the Earth?
Yeah.
Different layers of earth and mountain and sea.
It's so, I love that. Absolutely love these. So these are your 8mm. It's 150 carats on a 38 centimetre strand. Beautiful colour palette that you've got here. Again, muted, subtle, but you could add some brightness to this and really bring out those blues and some of the reds and colours that you've got coming through.
Apatite, like the real, when you get the rondelles and you get the real ping of colour.
Yeah, that'd be lovely with it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Now again, I would never think to put those together, but now you've said it, I'm like, yeah, gorgeous. And really wearable, you know, as a stretchy, for example. You know,
it's a nice size.
It is a nice size, and it's also, you know, with a pair of jeans or whatever you're wearing, it's just going to go really well with it if you know,
nice and casual.
Mindful of that.
You could dress it up if you want the sparkle.
And it's £9 and 95 pence. Good luck. All right, we've got some ruby. If you missed out on the Magog ruby, or that wasn't in the budget for you. This is a long strand. 27 centimetres. Look at this.
Ooh. Yeah, nice.
This is
Very
beautiful. Nice. I love that we've done I want to just show you the tassels. They're awesome. But this is such a lovely strand. 27 centimetres. 48 carats of ruby in these graduated plain rounds, 2x1 to 5x3 millimeter. It's like it's already ready to wear, isn't it? The strands. Like, what would you do with it though, Jo?
You know, I said earlier about some stardust gold beads. I think you could get away with that with this strand as well, because you can see how well the gold works up this end with the tassels. The pretty tassels.
That's lovely. Yeah, it'd be lovely with some gold. I think gold stardust.
It would be nice to say, oh, I own a ruby necklace. I mean,
I've made a ruby necklace.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
You know, to offer it to your customer. Yes, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not something that people always expect if you go to a craft fair or something similar. People don't necessarily expect to see something like a ruby there.
No, you expect that's your high-end jewellery shops and places that you don't ask the price.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But that in the rose quartz, the 4 mil.
Oh yes.
I think that would probably
That is beautiful.
quite nice to
and
get
in
back.
that sense, I'd maybe come in with the rose gold.
Rose gold, because it's nice soft.
That'd be lovely. That'd be really, really lovely. Oh, I'm looking
You
at...
could use it with the tubes as well, actually, couldn't you? You could have three of the ruby, and then a tube, and then a free.
Oh, that'd be lovely. And then I'm also looking at it as well with the seed beads from the kit as well. It'd be lovely too as your bits of sparkles. That's gorgeous. So you've got 48 carats of ruby, 48 carats of ruby. It's just casually 48 carats of ruby. £29.95. Wowzers.
Wasn't expecting that.
No, neither was I. Neither was I. It's a real long strand, and beautiful, and it's all been graduated as well. So if you did want to make this into a necklace, so that you didn't lose that graduation, would you use like a beading mat for that? So
keep it on the groove so you can pull your strand out, but they all stay where they are.
Okay.
Someone spent a long time doing that already. So.
Yeah, definitely. And that's always amazing to me as well, you know, to think that somebody's...
If those beads were all over your bead mat, it would take you forever trying to put them back in a graduated order, because they all look different sizes when they're laying flat.
Yep, absolutely. Right, we're going to do... I've been eyeing up the deal of the day examples since they've arrived. Well, I arrived on set. I want these earrings. Yeah. I wonder if they'll notice they're not here.
I'll have the bracelet. Oh, you have the earrings.
Okay.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
This is so lovely. I love these earrings. And then we've got the bracelet here with the slider mechanism. It's Ethiopian opal, and it's the deal of the day right now. Welcome back. They're amazing. Who makes these? Is it Hannah? Sue and Anne. In-house designers, they're beautiful. So you've got this gorgeous necklace. I love this on this talk. I think that's so pretty. And then they've made the earrings. They've got the bracelet. It's it's very high-end look, isn't it?
Yeah. You'd feel $1 million wearing that out, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. You've got 50 carats of Ethiopian opal in these graduated plain small nuggets. They're 2x1 to 5x3. 78 centimetre strand. I mean, it is, you know, you could just put this over your head and just wear it as it is, right? It's kind of like, kind of thing that I would just take on holiday with me, because I find it quite beachy as well. I'll just pop that on, and then, you know, you've got genuine gemstones. Oh, hair everywhere. But it's incredible. I mean, the size of these as well. You know, we think of chips and nuggets sometimes, and we think not necessarily a premier cut, for example, but the way that this
shows this stone off.
It really does,
because the colours have got so many facets and edges to bounce off of.
And I looked at this earlier and I was like, oh, what's the gemstone from a distance? And then when I started to move them and you see all of the colours from the opal coming through, it's like, oh my gosh, wow. Before I was looking at it from over, when I first came on set and I was over in the corner there, I'll get in the corner, Emma, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that is like zircon, because it had that sparkle and that glow to it as well, which was amazing. And then I got up and close and personal and could see that you've got beautiful quality opals, and that's the thing with this particular strand. Every single one is displaying an luminosity, a glow, a beautiful play of colour. I mean, you can see there in the recording, there's greens, there's blues, there's reds, there's flashes of pinks coming through. And this particular size just seems so kind of, looks expensive. I mean, imagine that in a department store, this bracelet, because that's the look that the department store look that you can absolutely get. So you go into one of those considered department stores, and you imagine seeing this, and there are, you know, big designers, Links of London, Monica Vinader, Tiffany, Pandora as well are doing these slider mechanisms now. I mean, you imagine this in a, you know, considered department store with genuine opals, and the price that you could pay for something like that. If that had a designer name attached to it, you'd be looking at multiple 3 figures. For, you know, because they don't tend to use genuine gemstones, right? It's beautiful.
There's more awareness of opal as well, because there's certain TV programmes that you can see, and just how hard it is to find it in the first place in these places.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I watched a TV show the other day with my dad, actually. I went to go visit my dad and watched a TV show with him, and they were at,
I think I've seen Australian ones.
Yeah, they were at the Cooper PD, which is, you know, the most famous place for the mines. It was just holes everywhere, like, you know, people dig. Some guy said that he hasn't found anything for like ever. This is from Ethiopia, so over a year they haven't found anything, but they hit a sweet spot not that long ago, and he had like 100 grand or something, so he's not too fussed, but he still goes out drilling every day, and they take a big thing, and then you have to abseil down into the mine and see if you can find a bit of something in there. It's crazy, isn't it? But from Ethiopia, they have to be from a helicopter. So they take them up on a helicopter because it's on this ridge, and it's literally about a metre high and about a metre deep, and just across this ridge in Ethiopia. And the Weller mine's actually all dried up now, so they've moved over to the right, and they found like kind of small deposits there where they're mining from in there. It's incredible. Imagine that. We get annoyed, you know, if it's like snowing and you've got to scrape the ice off your car before you go to work. Imagine that. I've got to go and get on a helicopter to take me to the top of a cliff to abseil down to try and find a little
tiny bit of opal.
I know. And it's £12.95, everybody. £12. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The jewellery is beautiful. Well done to our in-house designers, because that is incredible. Ooh, we were talking about mookaite earlier. And talking of Australia,
There we go. That's a good link.
It's a good link, isn't it? Well done, Beck. I've never seen it in wheels like this.
That's a choker already, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. From Australia, from the Mooka Valley, the Mooka River. It's got that Uluru colours to it, hasn't it? You know, when you see Uluru and you've got that distinct red colours that you get from that. I think it's incredible. I love. It's reminiscent of the location from where it comes from, isn't it, mookaite?
Yeah, it's like I can't think of the minerals now. but the deep red and then the yellows as you look at the pictures of these places, and it's just there in that strand.
It
all
really
of it.
is. It really is. And I've not ever seen it in these wheels. And I love that. I love that you've got the blend of colours through them. And I love that they're all individual. And I love that you could, again, take all of these off the strand, separate them out, and it would just look completely different. It would be absolutely, you could ombre. That would be quite cool.
Ombre.
Ombre, the kind of creams all the way through to the really deep colours.
And it's quite nice, they are all the same size all the way along. They're not the graduated, so you could have it just as a small stretchy, or like your slider bracelets, just have a section of it. But I think I would definitely go down the choker route with it because of the size of them. Yeah, pretty.
That is really pretty. Oh, I really, really love this strand. It just feels lovely as well. It's also, it reminds me of, what kind of snake? Reminds me of like a...
my corn snakes.
Like a corn snake, that's what
those kind of colours. So.
Yeah. Beautiful. No, not an anaconda. No. They don't have these colours. I have no idea. Do you have any idea what everybody's talking about? No, never.
I'm sticking with my corn snake.
I've never heard that song in my life. £7.95. Right. We've got what? Sorry, iolites. Oh. Like together, blended together. Oh my gosh. So this is cool. No, I've never seen this. I like this a lot. I love iolite. Why do I love iolite? I love the colour. I love the history. I was here on Friday talking about, you know, the association with the Vikings, but sunstone as well, association with the Vikings, because they would use, sunstone to also navigate as well. So this is quite cool that you've got the iolite sunstone. This is amazing. I've never seen this before. Never ever seen this before. And you've got the aventurescence within. Oh my gosh, when you hold this up to the light, you're going to see these moments of clarity and these sparkles actually within that aventurescence, that sparkle, of course, that sunstone has. This is incredible. Look at that up to the light.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Like marbling throughout.
It is.
Sparkle. But that purple is, it's the bluey purple, isn't it? It's
inky
a gorgeous
purple,
tone.
isn't it? It's a really gorgeous tone. 45 carats. Oh, I love it.
Good shape as well.
Yeah.
It's unusual.
It is. Never seen this shape. £24.95. 45 carats of your iolite. 10 by 4 to 14 by 7 mil. Put your teeth back in, Dyson. And yeah, £24.95. This is cool. Like, I would like to kind of, you know, Vikings are kind of quite on vogue right now, quite trendy as well. You could, you know, because you've got the history of both, you could create, I'm all about kind of creating themes around stuff and being able to market to a certain kind of group of people. Imagine making a Viking-inspired jewellery collection.
There'd be people out there that enjoy those programmes and want to own a piece of something that's reminiscent of what they've been enjoying.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ooh, inspired. £24.95 for 45 carats. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Right, we've only got time for a couple more auctions. Oh, look at these, they're massive.
Yeah, wow.
They're really, really lovely.
Little focals, everyone.
I don't know, I want something long with these again. I don't know, you mentioned that earlier and I'm like, oh.
Drawn to it now.
Yeah, definitely.
You could have one as a, you know, a bracelet.
Yeah, one in the centre of a bracelet. That would be cool. Would you be able to maybe, see, I would like this on, and I don't know how you would do it or if you could do it, but I'd like this on like a leather cuff type thing, like a brown leatherette cuff.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really nice. Quite Native American feel to it, hasn't it? With the quite a turquoise feel as well that you get from the autumn jasper.
Definitely. But if you had a wirework bracelet as well, equally, it would be nice because you could repeat some of the patterns that you can see in the stones.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. That's a great idea.
Maybe a couple of little chips of turquoise just spread out through the wirework just to enhance that colour.
I like
that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. That's a great idea. And that also has that Native American feel. Like I'm visualising what you're suggesting right now. I wonder if we've got the same picture in our head though. That's quite interesting, isn't it?
You never know.
You never know. You never know. Gorgeous. You were talking about chokers as well.
Yeah, one of them. Ideal. Yeah, and you could have it on the leather and you could have tassels of leather coming down because that again is sort of native.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That'd be gorgeous. Beautiful. So 550 carats. They're massive, 25 by 35. You've got that drill hole through the middle as well, though. So if you are wanting to do wire work and you're looking for something to have that anchor point.
Yeah, and it's a sizable drill hole as
really
well,
is.
so you can get quite a few different cords wire through there. Yeah.
Beautiful. They're massive. £14.95, everybody. There's so many on here as well. I mean, you've got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 11 on this particular strand. Again, we go by carat weight and not by amount of stones, but incredible. You know, that's amazing value for the amount of stones that you've got on here. It's brilliant, and they're really, really sizable. I mean, you can use these quite sparingly and have it as a feature. Or again, I'm all about this like long necklace at the moment today. I don't know, I've got that in my head at the moment.
You could just have one on a long cord anyway, couldn't you? Just have some tassels at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Nice tassels. It'd be nice with some chain, maybe some of the antique bronze chain that we have like from the bottom.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. I'm so getting into jewellery making. I love it. £14.95. 0800 644 655. Right.
Oh, fun, funky.
This is fun and funky, absolutely. This to me is like, again...
Tie-dyed or...
That's what it's called.
Ah, well there we go.
It's called tie-dyed agate.
There we go. Good description.
This has got Woodstock written all over it. I love this. You've got like, these ones are like malachite. Like kind of malachite feel to them. They're ace, aren't they? They're like, I love these. I'm well into my tie-dye. I've never made anything tie-dye though. I've only ever bought it.
Nope, nor have I.
I might have to do that, you know. Oh wow. £11.95. 410 carats in your tie-dyed agate cut nuggets.
There's quite a few on there as
There's
well.
a lot on there. The shape's really different as well, isn't it? Beautiful. £11.95, everybody. Jo, when are you back with us?
Oh, the 18th of August, I believe.
Wonderful. So we'll see you back on the 18th of August. Do you have a page on Facebook? Can people find you?
I'm on a Crafty Moment at the moment, but I haven't got a Jewellery Maker page just
called
yet.
Crafty Moment.
A Crafty Moment.
Crafty Moment. You can find Jo, Crafty Moment. Are you at Crafty Moment
on Instagram and Facebook.
On Facebook, yes.
Yeah.
You can find me at RockChickTV or Emma Louise Dyson as well. So follow us on Facebook. It's always lovely to connect with you. And I don't know when I'll be back next, so I promise I won't be doing any weird things with my tongue next time. We're back at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye.
Wake up and tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 a.m. for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 a.m. every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Fairhurst. I've been beading since the early 1990s. I joined the Beadworkers Guild as soon as it was conceived, and I've been beading and teaching ever since. I was a craft fair groupie in my younger days, and one day I came across somebody who was selling